money, that's good financial advice.
That's how it works.
That is true.
You give them money. You don't expect for money
Real
back.
and true.
So true, besties.
Simply based.
Oh. Interesting. By the way, quick question.
So,
At what level do we get ability score increases? I assume it's every 4th levels, but I wasn't sure.
3 for feet, 4 for ability, yeah.
Was it 3 for feet? I thought it was every odd number.
Oh wait,
level.
so I'm 4th level spell thief, so do I just get to put an extra point in something then?
No, it's character level. You should have done that last level, actually.
Fuck, did I do that?
Well,
I have no clue.
I don't remember.
So we raise the score by 1, right?
You raise the score by 1, yeah.
All right. Should I raise Russell's intelligence or should I raise his strength?
Raise his strength. Keep him
We'll
stupid.
We'll go with strength. Honestly, he might be less effective if he was intelligent.
I'm gonna say that I didn't do that because I feel like I would have upped the overall score.
I'm currently going for that one Fallout build where you lower the intelligence so much you loop round to unlocking all kinds of secrets.
Idiot Savant, yeah.
I don't remember if I fucking did that.
Well, one way
I
to check is
For Ascension. I don't think you did though, to be honest.
I don't think I did. If that's the case, I guess I'll put another point in Dex so I can be at an 18.
Okey Splokey.
Do it up.
And now I have an extra thing on my attack roll, so hell yeah. So now I'm at a +9. Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
You can
Jester, are you in?
I'm in Foundry and in the one invite, the Twitch thing.
Okay.
I should be good. And now, I don't know why the one thing was missing for it.
What one thing?
For some reason, I disconnected the Ethernet cable and it started working. So I don't know if like there was just like some weird connection bullshit not seeing fit. Because it just wouldn't let me in Foundry for some reason.
Weird.
I'm stealing all your Wi-Fi, bro.
It's true.
Stealing the Wi-Fi from your wife.
Stealing all my stuff, bro.
What's wrong with you, Spade? Why are you so evil?
I had to take the router to get it repaired, and now it's repaired and better. But now it lives down here.
Feels worse.
Mr. Frog, why are you so evil? You have 1 second to respond.
Then it's you know what? I just look at them, direct eye contact. That's my 1 second to respond. Okay. Anyways, I think we're good now. I think all the tech issues are gone, I hope.
Hopefully.
I think. So let's just get started. So last time, the only thing of major value that truly happened is Kip was vaporized, and they got a cool cloak. That's it.
Only...
You can't say I'm wrong. That's what happened last session.
No, that's pretty much what happened. You're right.
Technically I got Kip killed. He wasn't even going to go until I was like, "Hey, yo, you should join us."
That is true. He never got his wish. This is so sad.
Wait, yeah, he did. He got his wish. He
Oh, just kidding. I lied. Oh yeah, never mind. It's gone now because
Yeah,
everything
I-
disappeared.
Yeah,
Just
he got
kidding.
the-
It like it didn't happen.
If only it didn't happen.
If only.
So, you guys will be told, "Oh, the little creature died. That's so sad." And we'll go to the city of brass background. 1 second. Oh god, I hear echoes. I know I have to hear echoes, but it's fine. Where is my mouse? Sure, we'll come here for now. Why not? Since we're not fighting right now, we'll just drag it over here. And we will do the universal sign of death. 1 second. Plus.
All right, sorry. What's up?
Oh, we're start. Why is it not doing it? Is it control? Control. Okay, so that I figured out how to target automatically. That's neat.
It's so
There you
Guys,
go.
I miss him
Perfect.
already.
And so you guys.
I don't.
He is dead.
I know
So
you don't.
very sad. Well, I suppose you got past your punishment and your rewards and all of that. So you shall be granted. I mean, how much time do you want between now and the next big fight?
All of your time.
What?
Roll.
Uh,
1d4.
Cause all of me, all of you.
3.
You shall be granted about 3 weeks of time to prepare. And note that because of all the deals that have been going on in the background, and a certain lizard having caught the eyes of some pretty big players, things are going great for me. So you won't see any other help around here. So try not to get into trouble in that time, because there's no one to bail you out. And this next fight you're having may be comparable in danger to the one you just had. So you should prep as much as possible in ways that you can. Now, as one final gift to all of you, here is the money and he will go around to the 5 of you that are still alive and give you 2,000 gold each.
Ooh. Got
Ooh.
2,000 gold now. Going up in
Thank
places.
you, Master.
Of course, if you want to revive the lizard thing, you should do it sooner rather than later, by the way.
Minnie's
Anyway.
still holding her boot full of like kip ashes.
Do you know where we could do that?
I couldn't care less about that exotic pet. That's an issue. I already hired the replacement.
Oh.
Bye. And he claps
Okay.
his hands. It disappeared.
Aw.
That's fair, honestly.
Damn.
I don't know what I expected. What did Kip just say? I swear I heard his voice.
Oh.
I'm just on the wind.
Does
called
does
me a
anyone have the
pet!
ability
He
to
called
talk
me
to
a
dead?
pet!
Pardon?
That's a good question.
Does anyone have the ability to talk to dead?
That's a great question. I shall use my powers prayer to communicate. Russell is going to place a hand over the boots.
Okay, so
Russell
can we
does
roll
not,
above game?
for the record, Russell does not have any powers of communication with the dead.
Okay, it's with great pleasure that I tell you, the hand of Bonsai twitches to life, and another one of the fingers curls up and disintegrates, and you now can freely talk with the dead Kip for 1 hour.
Why did I do this? I don't know.
That's what you get for pretending.
Well, we can now talk with Kip for an hour.
Kip can
Hi,
now
Kip.
tell
I
us.
hope you're doing okay.
I do hope you're not in
Jeannie-
hell.
He's
Yeah.
dead. I don't think he's doing okay.
I am
Um,
not doing okay.
Okay, Kip.
Oh no,
So
I forgot.
new
All Squidwars
plan.
go to hell.
I feel like the genie, he's not really appreciating us. Or I guess. Okay, guess what, Kip? We got 2,000 gold each.
Okay, and where's my 2,000 gold? I was promised things too in that fight. Look where I am.
She looks around.
Man,
It's
that
like, did-
sucks. Oh well.
We get an
I don't
extra
think-
2,000 for Kip. We did get this shiny. We did get this shiny thing that lets you breathe underwater. He'll take he'll take the shiny orb of water breathing and he'll drop it into the boot.
Well,
Oh,
I
can
thought
you feel that?
He turned into dust with
Yeah,
his
the-
orb.
the boot's
just full of
survived
dust.
dusted.
Does that not just send the dust flying everywhere?
Yeah, the dust blows away a little bit.
Oh no.
You're disrespecting my corpse.
Oh no! I'm simply returning your payment to you.
That's crazy.
Do you think that's worth 2,000 gold?
Oh, probably.
That's not payment for the fight. That was for my win. Doesn't count.
Okay, well.
No, I hope that genie keeps you enslaved.
Oh damn! Fuck you too. Maybe we won't revive you.
Does Kip want to be revived? I mean, Kip, where are you right now?
I
What-
don't know.
what-
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Look
you're
around.
in an eternal limbo. It's actually quite odd. It's as though you never moved on. Usually souls beyond the barrier would be unaware of their current location. So like, what happens after death, while mortals can speculate and scholars can actually go and witness it through their own mortality and things of that nature. The individual, what happens to them is largely left up to debate due to the veil between life and death itself. For a fact you haven't crossed like the veil. You're in like limbo, essentially.
Mm.
And it's almost as if something is waiting to happen, waiting for a response. You feel a consistent, ominous presence, Kip.
Oh. Wonderful.
Okay, well, does anyone have any good ideas? I thought the genie was going to give us more wishes, ain't gonna lie.
Why would
That was the
He hates
punishment fight.
Yeah, he hates us. Fuck you mean give us more wishes.
Because we did so well in our punishment. We took it well.
That is a good.
Did
You know
did
what?
we do well?
That's a really good line that we should remember.
Disintegrated body.
We should consider that. We should. Oh no, that is going to be. We should be careful with that phrasing, Minnie.
Wait, what do you mean?
We took it well.
Yeah,
it's
we
fine.
did. Like, we took a lightning bolt, like, all through us. Like through us all.
It's
All
true.
at the
We
same time.
It's true. We collectively did.
Yeah.
One of you didn't.
We were
Okay, well, whoever was left out can be sad. Sorry, Boing Boing.
Just built different.
Hold on.
Well,
Well,
okay, anyways. Like, no, like, seriously, no joke. How do we get Kip back? No more joking.
I don't know. Y'all figure it out. I'm gonna go take this to get a praise.
Well,
I go with the cloak of skulls to go try and appraise it and see if it's cursed.
Well, it's very possible that instead of requesting to speak with Kip, I could have requested to bring him back.
But why though?
Why did I request to speak with him instead?
No, like what's the point of getting Kip back?
That's a good question. Well, you see,
Do you think? Oh my god, guys, we can make Kip ghost Kip. What if we? You know how like we could make ourselves so like we're haunted or something. He could be like a ghost forever.
I
no,
already
Minnie.
am
You
one.
guys
I don't wanna
want to
be
be
one.
haunted by Kip forever?
Well, I'm just saying. I was just kind of like thinking it would be, like how cool would that be?
I would just like to say that I did in fact actually just walk away with the cloak.
Yeah, you just
I'm gone.
No, well, to clarify, Minnie, you're a how long do slimes live? Like, I can't remember if it's a week or 200 or 300 years or forever.
Do I know how long slimes live, Rain?
I don't think you ever would have naturally witnessed one of your kind perish. So,
I think they just
Probably
don't
not.
age. I think they're like those weird sea creatures that just kind of go on,
That-
like
that
monsters.
Kind of just. I just live. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't think I
so
die.
to be haunted by Kip for the rest of your life would mean to be haunted by Kip for centuries upon centuries for eternity.
What's wrong
I
with
guess
that?
so.
Nothing, Kip. I'm just pointing out that you might get a little. I mean, I just the
But
two
then
of
that
you
means
might
I'm
not
gonna
be
have a friend
entirely.
forever.
That's true. I'm just wondering if the two of you entirely.
I have no friends here. It's scary.
She puts her hands on her hips, almost like dropping the boot, and then like stops. It's like, oh wait, puts one hand on the hip. It's like, what are you trying to say?
Look, I'll be honest here, Minnie. You've done me you've really helped me out here,
Mhm.
but and that you helped me really saved me last time, and therefore, I, in my honor, owe you one. So I'm going to tell you right now. I think Kip would go completely insane if he were to be bound to you forever, and his soul is not meant for such a long period of time. However,
Okay, well, I mean, I'm
as
not
your
saying
friend,
like it has to be me, but I'm just saying like he's his own person.
will
He
I'm
can haunt
afraid-
wherever he wants.
I can haunt whoever you want.
I'm afraid I'm going to say
Does he get that
I-
choice though?
I am going to accept. Instead, I'm going to say that I will do that. I will take on the burden, so you don't have to, because I
Are
owe
you
you
trying to
one.
steal
Crazy.
Kip from me?
I might be.
Okay. I mean, Kip, are you okay with this?
You shouldn't
I
be.
don't know.
Do you want him or me?
I'll be probably Minnie, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kip's with me.
Okay.
I
Kip
don't know,
has-
Russell kind of freaks me out sometimes.
This is a out of character. That is the correct choice.
Anyways, realistically, I like out of character, I'm almost certain there's a way to make Kip like, real and ghost like.
Oh, we could just hire
Would-
out of character. We could just hire a necromancer to do that. It's
Yeah, but like in character, would we
I think we would be
be able to
aware
find
that.
something like that? Or
Well,
That's
Minnie,
figure that out?
Incredibly good question.
Minnie, you know a necromancer.
Wait, I do?
Russell doesn't, but Minnie does, because you met that old guy in the tower who happened to be an ancient lich.
You
Wait,
did
what?
meet the dry lich. Yeah, that is true.
Oh yeah, how the fuck are we getting back?
That is a good.
I'm not in
que-
this.
This is the
Yeah.
problem.
Who knows? Maybe he
I
just
know
comes and
way
shops at the
too
city of
much
brass from time to
about
time.
game because I'm the DM. So this is unfortunately one of those situations where I can answer the question of do you know necromancer? You know the dry lich, and hypothetically within the city of brass, you might be able to get someone who is traveling by. Because so long as a wizard didn't ban necromancy as their school, right? And they're strong enough to cast plane shift to get here, like, if you give them enough funding, yeah, fuck it, they could probably achieve that. Clerics would be better, but you'd have to find a cleric of a less than noble god who would be willing to eternally bind an eternal soul to some other person, because that would be an immoral action. Not enough that like you'd have to worry about alignment. Like that'd be very stupid if I said, "Oh yeah, hey guys, you'd have to someone has to become evil to do this thing." But like it's not something that like Goody McTwo-Shoes would jump on board with right away, right? You know, if they believe in a god who dislikes undeath, they're never gonna do that shit. You know?
Yeah.
So it's one of those situations where you need a neutral or lower cleric or a high level wizard, which that would be up to sheer chance in the Plane of Fire. It's not unheard of, but also the Plane of Fire isn't specializing in necromancy. They specifically specialize in conjuration and evocation magics primarily.
Oh shit.
With a handful of like augurs of like, you know, the kind of Middle Eastern culture, like seer types with the divination, you know.
Well, Minnie asks, Kip. Okay, so like, I know I say it's like, oh yeah, you know, ghosts might be really cool, but like, do you want that, or like, do you want to like actually become real? Because you know, like, yeah, I don't actually know if that's like a good idea. I just think it'd be cool. You know, you'd be like Ghost Kip.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool, but like, I
If o-
still want to be a dragon, and I don't think being a ghost is a dragon.
could
Ooh,
we?
yeah, that's so true. Yeah, you're so right, bestie.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah?
What if we built him a dragon body?
Ooh,
Is
All
that like
we have-
evolving?
like as a ghost or as normal?
Well, he could get his we could get one of those. What do they call them?
Constructs?
Those, yeah, a construct. And we get one of those rocks. Those
Mhm.
rocks they put souls in.
Ooh,
So we put him in one of those soul rocks, and then we put the soul rock in the giant like. This place is called the City of Brass, right? I'm sure they can make a big brass machine construct dragon.
Probably.
but I don't want him to look like brass.
I
Okay.
weep for Jester if this plan goes to fruition.
Silver, then.
I mean,
Oh, we
I
could make him big, and then we could ride him.
don't
Yeah,
think that's
that'd be kinda
affordable.
cool.
I don't think any of that is affordable.
But they said they're really good at making metal here, so like
Okay.
half price.
But also, if
Remember?
there's like a lot of metal, then shouldn't it be cheaper?
Why don't
Yeah,
we? Okay.
so true.
How about this? We'll ask what size of dragon we can afford.
It's like
What
smaller than a kid's
size?
normal size.
You know that we might have to
Point
start off with a
eight.
shoe. We might have to start off with a shoebox sized dragon, but we can expand. We can upgrade.
Ooh, yeah.
Are we turning
Wait,
Wait,
so
that's like
what's this soul
evolving, so it
thingy?
could like continuously evolve, right? And then it'll be like really
Exactly.
big.
I'm really
Sweet.
sad that I walked away from this conversation.
Soul gems are real, by the way. Yeah, you would know this. They're like, there's a spell called like Trap the Soul, I do believe, in which you can take a soul gem and imprison a soul within it. There are numerous functions for soul gems. Mainly, you can harvest baselines of anima, which is the thing that connects a soul to a body, and use that to make like powerful undead or constructs by just like kind of leaving it in a place things die naturally. That's the most morally sound thing wizards do with them, of like passive containers for remnant essentially. But like you can also do evil fucked up things like trap entire souls in there and turn the liches into demi liches, and you know, essentially make soul juice factories.
I'm
Mm.
sure. Well, we
So,
are.
like,
I'm
with-
sure.
with-
He,
Like, do we think we would reasonably be able to like do that?
look, we've got what 4,000 gold between the two of us.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could have find someone who'd be willing to
You
trap
could
to
afford-
who could put him in a soul gem, and then all we need to do is, and then maybe we'd have a little bit left over to make. Okay, Kip, we're gonna have to be small at first, but we'll size it up.
But like, how small is small?
How about I knowing that Kip cannot see this, he's gonna hold up his hands about this big.
I don't know how big that is.
About one and a half forearms length. but like
I
big
don't
forearm.
know what that measurement means.
Minnie, you
It's big. It's like, yeah, it's big.
It's big?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and imagine like when we get more powerful, you'll be so big.
Yeah, you'll be big in the future. And and he's like a, what's the word? He's like a willing, that's the word. He's a willing soul. So this will be fine.
Yeah, so the thing is, very realistically, Haida,
Hi.
if you, soul gems vary greatly in cost, right?
Mhm.
The thing is, like, if you're looking for ones of a quality that you would need to perfectly preserve your own soul within a phylactery without handcrafting one, that shit's gonna cost like 100,000 gold pieces, right? To find like
Oh shit! So like that's like some serious shit.
yeah, but like you would actually literally turn them into a lich if you did that, essentially, because like their soul would be perfectly preserved and capable. It's essentially buying them a phylactery outright.
Okay.
But you can get smaller ones, but smaller ones are also less good, obviously. The cheapest ones to exist are somewhere around the like 2,000 gold margin. But those ones are like for truly petty, useless souls. So like something you would use to maybe perhaps create a
Perfect.
construct familiar.
Yeah.
Or something like that, like if you wanted to make an iron scarab, or I forget what they're called, but they're like, there's a construct that's like a CR1 creature that can pick locks for you. Like that's the
Okay.
type of stuff you could get for like that. If you wanted
Is it possible to change out like in the future? Say if like, oh well, he's starting to get more powerful. Maybe we could bring him into a medium soul gem.
What's the problem with soul gems? No.
What
if-
Once they're inside, if you were to damage the soul gem, well, think what happens to a lich when you break their phylactery.
Yeah.
Wait,
So what
guys,
if-
guys,
Okay.
hear me out.
I'm
Each of
hearing.
you got 2,000 gold.
True.
Yeah.
And there's 5 of you.
True.
You know how much that is?
1, 2,
It's like
3,
10,000.
4, 10,000.
least.
Yeah,
Then that'd be enough to get the soul gem.
that would be
Wait,
enough.
Didn't he
Yeah.
say? Wait, didn't God tell us it was like 100,000?
It's
No, that's for a
100,000
lich.
phylactery with here.
That's for
Yeah.
big
Get it,
scary
we get,
souls.
we get
Kip
it.
doesn't have a big scary. Kip has a
This not
cobalt
have
soul.
one. Yeah.
How much is medium?
Medium would be somewhere around like the price varies quite a lot, but you could go from 5,000 to 20,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
So like what would be like good for like a construct of what we're talking about, like making a dragon construct?
Well, it depends on what you want its ceiling for growth to be, because the thing is, souls as you develop in power, as I explained in the major lore tidbit I put that the chat didn't see, but in like the DMs, the more big the gem is, the higher Kip's level cap would be, essentially, right? So it's a situation where if you got one for 20,000, they could probably continue to grow up to being something like level 12, meaning you could have a pretty big margin for error and like switch out the body encasing them for different constructs over time, and they would probably stay consistent with the party. But like if you get 5,000 one, they're alive, and they can probably get a couple of levels under their belt to like, somewhere around level 5 to 6, like to the next whenever they would get a feat.
Yeah.
But then they'd be at a level cap, and you'd have to do something to like be able to break that level cap, like find some external medium
We'd
to
have to-
empower the soul. Or
we
they're
have
just,
to hook him up to a giant generator.
yeah,
Yes.
or else they're just kind of stagnant at that point. That's
a
the
great-
realistic answer.
It's a great future problem to think about.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is we need to start saving. We need to start making money. We gotta get some odd jobs, Minnie, so we can save up for Kip.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're halfway there though. We've got 10,000. If we can convince the others.
I've been actually thinking like maybe I can start learning crafting. Maybe I can create him a construct in the future.
Oh, that could be really cool. Yeah. I mean, we're in the big city. Maybe you can go and they got like day jobs, I think. You could probably
Yeah.
get like a job in one of these factories. You don't have lungs, right?
I don't think so. No, she like tries to breathe in. Do I actually have lungs?
No, not really.
Okay, she's like, oh
You
yeah, I
don't
don't have.
have
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Perfect. You can go into
Don't
one of
have
those factories
lungs,
and
do
not
you?
immediately get black lung.
Oh, God.
Woo!
and then you can learn how it works. And
Yeah,
you can make some money on the side too.
but realistically, like I wouldn't be able to take like sign out crafting for at least like 6 more levels.
Yeah.
Oh well, we can
But,
pay
yeah.
for something, but either way, it would be a great. The city is a great place for us to start. What's the word? The great city is a great place for us to make some extra money and find this construct. So, which should we start saving up for first, the soul gem or the construct?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I. It really does sound like it'll bottleneck the character, like Loki.
If
If
you
we do, like, a
imprison their
Lester.
eternal soul in a if you trap their eternal soul within like a tiny gemstone that you found in the flea market, it unfortunately is just the nature of it. Because it's like you're essentially sidestepping resurrection rules completely. There's no risk involved; it just happens, right? But it's
Yeah.
also like they don't have any room for growth. Literally, you could get around this in other modalities, like finding some external way or applying templates to whatever their maximum construct form would be, right?
Yeah.
Which would, that would make up for it at certain points, but like, yeah, eventually it would fall off.
I think Minnie's like contemplating on this, and it's like maybe this isn't like, even though like it could be like really good now, it might not be good for the his whole life doing that. And then the ghost kip would be kind of neat, but really I think ghost kip loses a lot of like life aspects that,
Yeah, I couldn't touch things.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I think we just need like a lot more money, or we just try to resurrect Kip again, or yeah, like we can do the construct thing, but it sounds risky because he'll be limited by the hardware basically.
It's starting to feel like this problem we keep running up against is that we don't have enough of this useless money.
That's so true.
You know what we might have to do? We might have to just double down on these 3 weeks, see how much money we can make on the side, and then at the end of it, we'll see if we can. And then at the end of it, we'll see how much cash we have in order to make the decision.
Someone making tea?
Yes, 1 second.
Okay, yeah, I heard the tea kettle. Like, what the fuck?
I was like, I think bro left the window open.
Can I make a knowledge check to see how much time like we realistically have until Kip like actually is like destroyed and moves on?
So you can make one of 2 knowledge checks. And this matters a lot. Usually I'm very loosey-goosey with knowledge, especially with this party, since I know you guys don't have great knowledge skills. So I'm usually like, throw whatever you want and I'll make it work. This is probably a very important knowledge, though. You may either roll knowledge religion to learn one aspect of this question, or you may roll knowledge history to learn.
Ooh, I got
a
knowledge
second.
history. Holy
Okay.
shit. I'm about to pop off.
Go on and roll your knowledge history.
Fuck.
That's
I don't know
so
shit
close
about
to a
this
17.
specific question.
This specific question. You know the bare minimum, but there's not. You're missing a great deal of context because you're pretty young because you're a slime. You know, your core, a lot of your life you weren't sentient. And then you got a core and you had a brain suddenly, and you learned bits and bobs of history over time, but you weren't even a little ooze before you did even mitosis from your parent yet.
Mm,
When this had happened. But there was apparently a big event in the past that altered how resurrection worked altogether.
hmm
And this is somewhat reminiscent of it. Like the fact that their soul is just in a weird limbo and things is
But I have no
peculiar.
idea how long it's going to take.
Yeah, you don't really have a great deal of things. You recognize like this weird historical similarity, but like I said, it's all way before your time, and you don't know any of the specific details of either the historical event nor how long Kip has before whatever's happening in Limbo happens.
Yeah. I will kind of like tap my feet thinking, holding Kip in my arms, and I'll ask anyone else, is like, does anyone else know how long Kip's going to last? Like, do we even have time?
Anyone else may repeat one of those two roles, either knowledge religion for one aspect of the question or knowledge history for the second aspect of the question.
Kip allowed to roll?
There, Kip can roll. Kip can roll.
I'm not here, nor do I have those checks.
History
don't
or
have-
religion, Kip?
I don't have any of those, but I can just
Ooh,
roll.
Damn. No, you kind of need ranks in those.
Yeah.
Do I? But like, what if I like, because I'm in limbo, would I not just like could not sense and I just know when I'm dying?
You know what? You bring up a fair point.
You
Oh, yeah,
sound
I-
just like fading away.
That, you
You
know
could be
what?
like,
You can't
"Eh."
roll knowledge, but I will allow you to roll a concentration check. To
Wait, I have
determine
5
if
in
you-
that. Let's go.
To determine what's happening in your surroundings.
Oh my god.
Okay. Kip, you think if you don't get revived within 2 weeks' time, something horrifically ominous will happen to you, and you don't think you'll ever be revived ever again. In fact, you don't think you'll ever be a thing again.
Guys,
shit.
so all I can tell you is I think I have 2 weeks, and that's all I know.
Oh. Okay, Kip. I think we have 3 options. We try to resurrect you, which we don't know if it'll work. Because you know, of like the whole like resurrection speech and everything that we all had. And then or we make you into Ghost Kip, or we make you into Construct Dragon Kip, which right now we don't have enough money to make you into really cool Construct Ghost Kip or Construct Kip, or you know what I mean.
Okay. Okay, what was the what was like I forgot what the criteria was. What was like the resurrection one?
That's up in chat.
Oh shoot.
Also need money for
I
that.
don't know where that let me go find that.
1 second. Yeah, 1 sec. I'll also scroll up and I'll do a reply if I find
I
it
fear I remember opening it and seeing 200 messages, so I
Oh, yeah.
fear that's what happened.
We were
Okay,
discussing.
hold on. I see, I found it.
Okay, nice.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, it's way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys talked a lot about it, which I was happy to see, but I was also like, wowzer, Bowser.
We really thought through every angle. Most of which came back to it would be easiest if Kip just belonged to Lizran.
Is that like
Very funny.
like is that like a real thing like we can actually do is like make someone a
Can I be Kip's
whatever the
patron?
fuck a familiar?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
I mean, hey, if you want
this
to.
This is a
Like is that realistically doable in the 2 weeks?
It's as comparable as the other three. Ain't
Okay.
gonna lie. It's among the 4 options. Some are definitely way more doable than others and have longer, like long-term sustainability, right? But it is
Yeah.
they're relatively speaking on the same general level, you know, and the familiar thing's the same way, because Lizard would have to get the improved familiar feat, 100 gold, sacrifice 50 experience, which considering he just leveled up, would actually steal a level from him, because he would 50 is enough to knock him below the threshold for the level up. But
Oh, wow.
if Kip was willing, that he could technically sign a contract. The problem that 2 problems that would then exist are 1, he is actually owned by Lizran, right? Like this is an actual ongoing thing. He now is a lesser spirit. He can never return to being a mortal creature again because like the familiar overwrites the mortal soul function. So like he could change forms limitedly, but he's fundamentally a summon. And then he would always be below 2 levels below Lizran, which right now would mean he's just Kobold Kip again. He's just back to being a Kobold and he's just Kip again. No change. But you know, that's much less bottleneck than the other ones. But it is
Yeah.
also, he's like completely owned by Lizran. Anti-magic fields would make him cease to exist temporarily. He'd go
Yeah,
back to the
that's not
pocket
good.
dimension.
I'm liking this
no.
idea.
Yeah, I guess I just ask Kip is like those are your like 4 realistic options right now, and the 4th is not good.
Stop laughing over there. Hold up, I'm still reading.
You know, while
Your
you're
laughing's
reading,
distracting me from reading.
while you're reading,
You don't know how
you
to
guys
read.
can chat
I
about
don't.
it in the chat while Kip finishes reading. We'll go do Lizran's cloak thing. Lizran, you go back to the pawn shop, and the man is like, hello.
Hey.
What can I help you with today?
So, we just went and did this fight. I don't know if you ended up watching it. You know, it went pretty all right. And we ended up getting the cloak of the guy that tried to kill us. We got a couple other things, but I got the cloak. So I wanted to check and see if this thing was cursed because I just got that vibe, you know. And see if you had the ability to remove such curses if that is the case.
And looks at the cloak. He looks at you. 100 gold identification service.
Done. Slap it on the table.
He takes it and he does some magic on it. Yes. The baseline enchantments are usable by anyone. But if you are not an evil creature, the cloak will naturally call for more skulls.
Wait, if I am an evil creature or if I'm not?
If you are not evil, it calls the user to claim more skulls to adorn its vestments. It is a holy relic of followers of the murder god.
Of the murder god.
Yes.
So if I put that thing on, I'm going to become skull obsessed.
The cloak will beg you to feed it, nigh endlessly, to adorn more upon its vestments. Those of evil nature can access its religious significance.
Is there any way to circumvent that, or
You
purge
could
that?
lie to the item, but that is the best you could achieve. Removing its curse removes its religious significance, removing some of its effectiveness.
So I would just have to lie to the cloak and tell it that I'm evil?
Yes. This is capable by doing a use magic device about lying about your alignment.
I do have a decent amount of use magic device. But I'm assuming I'd have to put it on first, and I feel like it's gonna go very poorly if I don't succeed that check.
I mean, yeah, if you fail, then you're affected by its curse, and it wants skulls to be adorned on its vestment.
It's just the butcher's nails.
Do I just have to lie to it once, or
I have to lie to it. Fair, not like regularly, but not super regularly.
fuck, man? I thought I finally had the chance to get rid of the Reigns of Ascension, but I don't know if this is a good idea. Uh-huh. That's a problem. Because I'm assuming if I fail, I'm gonna become like the guy we fought. I'm just gonna start killing.
In retrospect, I'm not sure if that guy was so evil. I think he just had the...
Yeah, I mean, he thanked us when we killed him, so...
Yeah, he was kind of like, thanks for finally killing me. I can stop thinking about skulls now. In retrospect, maybe we should have been suspicious that he was thinking about skulls.
Yes, he was one of many.
Yeah, fuck. That sucks. Well, I mean, I don't know what else I'd do then. Oh, you know, I do have these gems. Am I able to put gems in my Shadow Silk robe, or is that not... I don't know how gems work.
Gems are... You can only have one gem per item, and some work on both armors and weapons. Some are weapon exclusive.
Okay. Because I was thinking, because I have these 3 crystals, one of aquatic action, one of screening, one of life keeping.
I could put one of those on the cloak. You could also put one of them on the skull cloak, though, because literally any armor piece can have one. It's just one per pop.
Do we have what's it called? Do spell thieves get Arcanus aura? Not Arcanus aura. The false aura spell. I forget what it's called.
You know, I think I'm gonna put the lesser crystal of life keeping on my robe, because it seems like we've been dealing with a lot of death and the like. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Do I have to pay anyone to do that, or can I just do that?
You just pop it on, it works.
Okay, cool. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's the main thing is I wanted to know if it was cursed. I guess while I'm here, tell me, do you you wouldn't happen to know anything about the next fight going on, would you? Anything at all?
I know well what it is.
You like cut out, what'd you say?
I know well what it is.
Oh yeah? Anything you can tell me? I'll make it worth your while.
How much?
Sorry, I'm writing something down. I did just get given a pretty penny. Let's say, what could you tell me for 500?
I will reveal all I know.
All right. That's fine by me. And you know, if maybe you have some recommendations on how to deal with it, maybe throw that in too.
I do not, but I can tell you a great deal of statistical benefits.
Okay. Sure, works for me.
The ringleader himself is spurned to action by the death of your lizard. He himself will enter the arena to face you in combat.
The ringleader? Like the guy
Yeah.
who's been putting all these people forth to kill us.
Yes, the little wraith demon thing.
Uh-huh. And what can you tell me about him?
Yes.
He, well, one moment. I must now go to his stat sheet to tell you what he can tell you about him.
Oh, what is this guy stupid?
No, I just don't remember what this thing can do. Though I told you guys like a while ago.
Oh,
but,
you the stats of the ringleader. Okay.
yeah. Where is he? Where is he?
Cons no
Demon.
kip, pros no kip.
Wait, why did you put that as an option? It's actually so funny though.
Pros, no kip. Cons, no kip. That is really fucking funny.
Just let him die. It's like, well, it's so funny.
Is a Zovut, a direct servant of the Lord of Van Gloria, the necrotic drake of the Grey Waste. Boon. Directly under his he seeks to play a gambit against you. Should he die, it will enrage his lord. If he wins, then he will gain greater favor and re-establish the foothold of the Drake within this realm. A demonic entity. Chaotic and evil, but of absolute loyalty to his dark master.
So
Oh yeah, go on.
So he's putting everything on this then?
His own life, yes. When any creature that he kills is automatically resurrected as a wight under his command.
Any creature?
Any creature he slays is forced into undeath at the service of the Lord of Vangloria.
Wait, even say an elemental summon?
Yes, they would become a necromental.
And no longer under the control of the person who summoned it.
Until the creature who slew its death. That is correct.
But they wouldn't turn back after?
They would be dead.
Okay, so we need to not use Spungus then.
They also are capable of possessing numerous spell-like abilities, namely Doom, Suggestion, and Teleport without air, making them quite mobile on the battlefield.
I don't like the sound of Doom. I don't.
Doom.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was.
No, it is DOOM indeed.
Like I thought that was like Doom, like you die in X number of turns. No, it's just the like fear,
True.
right? That one.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not the Rora Doom, unfortunately. As funny as it would be to have the HoloLive animation of Doom, what does he mean? Doom!
Okay, yeah. You know, when I hear
Without,
Doom, I'm like, that's worrying. Okay. What were the other ones?
They combine specific aspects, both a demon and an undead creature. They have chain and claw attacks that are of a quick speed. They are not as physically strong as other demons, but many see them as spell-casting necromancers and foolishly draw close, where their life is rapidly extinguished to restore the servant's life.
So keep a distance from them. That's what you're saying.
Supposedly, they are formed from a dead angel. From the through the Planar
Sorry.
Wars.
Real quick, what was the name of the guys that we were just talking about?
Zovut. Zovut, yes. But yes, he'll tell you that supposedly they are angels that had undergone some sort of horrific ritual that Boone himself, a necromantic genius, invented for them, transforming them from fallen beings, from like fallen angelic creatures, and like brutally twisting them into these horrendous, like half demonic entities. You best be prepared, and if you could bring help, you should. But if the help is of low constitution, they will be of very little help to you. You should attempt to empower yourselves as much as possible before this fight.
Noted. Okay. I'm
still so fucking torn up over the pros. No kip. Cons. No kip.
Okay, so it's So it's the
Read the one above it.
ringleader and then the Zovuts, and that's it.
It'll be just the Zovut himself. He will have no help.
Oh, it'll be just him. But so he looks like a spellcaster, does have spells, but will fuck you up in close range, and is believed to be a fallen angel.
Yes.
Hmm. So anyone who dies is like turbo fucked as well.
If you die, you instantaneously get turned into an undead under his control, yeah.
Yeah, this is actually kind of fucking terrifying. But he doesn't... What were the spells again?
You know, and I will tell you his fool... I'll tell you this fool spell list. Because why not? I guess you would know. He is capable of casting Clairdescence. He is capable of casting Darkness, Desecrate, Detect Good, Detect Thoughts, Doom, Suggestion, Teleport without air.
That was Darkness, Desecrate, Detect Thoughts...
Doom, Suggestion, Teleport without air, and Clairdescence.
Clandestines?
It's like clairvoyance. Just look up clairvoyance. It's probably gonna be easier.
Okay. So I got some researching to do now. Well, this has been very, very helpful. What else can we even... What can I prepare for this? I mean, I can try to steal his spells at least. Now that I know what he knows.
He might know like one or two more spells, but those are like individual ones. Those are the ones all him and all his bros that are like him know. You can assume that they likely don't know much more, though, if that's the case. Like, he for sure always has these spells, you know?
Okay. It seems like a lot of these aren't going to be super helpful to me, but just taking them away from him would probably be pretty useful. Oh, is he a what is it? Does he use slots or does he...
All those spells are at will. He can just do them whenever he wants.
Okay, so yeah, I need to make sure I disable important ones. Okay, so he can teleport wherever he wants. Okay, so there's some important stuff. And we would think that he's a spellcaster, but he also can fuck you up in close range. Okay. And I'm guessing darkness is the same as, like, in Baldur's Gate, where it's just like you make an area where people can't see. Yeah. About what I expected.
Powers, do we?
We have... I mean, I know we had Feyfire from before, but I don't know if that's really going to help here.
Oh, no, I bring it up. Depending on the level, higher levels, darkness is a hard counter to light-based spells.
Yeah. There's like a weird fucking circle jerk between the two, where if it's a higher level light spell, it auto cancels out darkness. And if it's a higher level darkness spell, it auto cancels out light.
Huh.
So it's basically... Sorry.
No, you go on. I think we're gonna say the same thing.
Well, I was just gonna say it's kind of like how create and destroy water are opposites.
Option 5, the guilt on our consciences.
Option 5, that's free though. Think about it.
It is free.
Anyways, yeah, the RP's mostly done. I'll say you go back to your party who are still discussing over the kip boot what's happening. You
come
both get
just
each other caught up.
you came
Yeah.
just in time to probably to hear what was the last thing Minnie said? We need money.
Yeah.
I come back and I hear we need money, and I'm like, oh, because I just dropped like a punch.
Yeah, I'll tell the parties like maybe we sell that cool sword because it looks like it's worth a lot.
It does look very cool indeed, but I have not yet touched it by the hilt because I fear it may be a little bit cursed.
Oh, the cloak is absolutely cursed, by the way. You know how that guy was like super obsessed with skulls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't him. That was the cloak.
Oh.
If we put this on, it's going to turn us into headhunters. Like
Oh, what
whoever
the
puts it on.
fuck?
So
Maybe we
I
just
don't-
sell it. Is it worth anything? Did you check?
You didn't ask how much it was worth. You asked, is it cursed and can I remove it?
yeah, I was more interested in the equipment itself. I probably should have.
You do know it technically has 3 enchantments on it, but it's also like, it's not a this is one of the weird things. So there's like 3 types of holy items, right? There's artifacts, which actually are like super important to a god, but there's like different tiers of them. For instance, some gods are like, yeah, any high priest should have an artifact, and they're like not as powerful as other artifacts, you know? They might be like a dagger that like is an artifact, but are all the same, you know?
This was a
something like
glove that was once worn by someone important 500 years ago.
Yeah, and so it's like there's like 500 of those gloves that exist, whereas other artifacts are like this is well and truly a one-of-a-kind object that only the champion gets, so on and so forth. Like that one's like very different. And technically you don't need to be a cleric of that god or of their alignment to wield an artifact. They just exist and are important. Then there's relic items. You have one of those. The bowl that you have is a relic item. And it is like a holy item supposedly crafted by the god itself, and they tend to have weaker abilities, but like very like important abilities to the religion. And then if you are a cleric of that god specifically, they gain an additional relic power, which usually trades one of your spell slots for some sort of permanent benefit. Another example of this would be like the ruby daggers of what's her name from actual real like 3.5 lore, not homebrew, which like those are daggers that if you give up a spell slot, give you arcane knowledge in like exchange. So there's stuff like that. And then there's like a third tier, which is these are just magical items that are heavily associated with a god. This is in the third category. These are like things that the followers of the murder god attempt to create for themselves or are forced upon people. So, like, you're meant to gather skulls to adorn the vestments of the red cloaks. And the number of skulls you have is, like, a tribute to your lord and stuff. So, like, yeah. So, technically it has 3 enchantments on it. Is a long story short. But it also has major bad juju. You can assume it's probably worth it a lot to the right people.
Well noted. I mean, to be fair,
Boing Boing. It's like, what do you think about all this?
you know,
I mean,
I imagine Boing Boing has just been sitting here the whole time hearing us talking to no one.
If
I'm not even
we-
included on them.
if we end up finding a necromancer, you think they'd want this cloak? I feel like necromancers and the murder god would generally get along pretty well, no?
Maybe.
Well, if we found a necromancer, of
Probably.
course
Or
we'd
an
have
assassin.
I guess you could like, if you're really adamant in getting Kit back, maybe you could exchange that so you don't have to like. I
We
don't
could
know.
also-
I don't know.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Instead of like selling it for like, the half price, we give it to someone as an equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Ooh,
the
you're so smart, Boing Boing. Pat
Thank
you on the
you.
head.
There's a problem though. We'd have to do business with the murder god. I mean, yes, I'm sure the murder god cult probably does necromancy and would probably bring Kit and probably would have no problem bringing Kit back. But doesn't this all seem a little illegal?
I mean,
Has that
we were
ever
in the plane of
stopped us
fire,
before?
so like I don't think they really care.
That's a good point. This is the plane of fire. They don't have souls, so they probably don't make
Like,
necromancy illegal.
We're
Our
literally
fire
fighting a
skeleton daddy
necromantic.
will protect us. Okay.
True. What the wait? What did you just say?
Yeah, there's been a lot of like, yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
Wait, hold on. What?
I'm gonna need you to read that one more time.
Here we
Yeah,
are.
our Ifrit. Oh, wait, is it Ifriti?
Pretty, yeah.
I think Ifriti is plural, Ifrit singular. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Technically, no. The plural is a pain in the ass for it because there is Ifrit, and Ifrit are like what happens when a mortal is touched by the fire plane. Those are like fire ganassi guys, pretty much. Ifriti are the bigger guys, the ones from the fire plane themselves. They're like the genie equivalent. One's with an I and one's with an E. That's the only.
Oh, so
difference
these
between those two
Ifriti
words.
guys are not the fire, or is that
No,
what
they
these
are.
guys are?
These are
No,
the
these
big
guys
guys.
are the genies. Yeah, these are the big guys. They're the ones
Okay.
spelled with the other letter. Is the small guys. And yes, I know it's a pain in the ass because literally the plurals of the words, they translate to the same word, but one's like a playable race and one's like evil fire genie. And the only difference is one has an E at the front and one has an I at the front.
In fairness, I think Ifriti are often Ifrit are often Ifriti children, aren't they?
They
Something
literally
like
are.
that.
Yes, that is actually correct. Yeah.
Yeah, the most common origin.
Okay, well, so we could trade in this super evil cloak and make Kip into a super cool dragon.
Sure.
That
Maybe.
is an option. In
I
fair,
just,
it's difficult because whoever we give this cloak to is probably going to turn into a crazy serial killer. But maybe,
Well, I mean,
we have to find someone evil. It
What if we
doesn't
give it
do
some-
that to evil people.
oh, I understand because if you give it to someone who's already a crazy serial killer, the net evil in the world stays the same.
Sure.
That makes sense.
If that's how you want to see it, yeah, sure.
yeah, man.
Russell has no other questions.
Okay,
All right,
great.
let's do it. I asked the
Excellent.
party, or in mainly Kip, or
Let's
like.
do it!
Because, like, this is, like, character altering.
Wait,
This is true. Kip.
which what are we what option
Okay,
are
you
we
know-
Like,
doing?
are we going down with making you into a construct, or like this is like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
literally no turning back?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Once that happens, it's Jover.
Oh
This
yeah.
day- I will.
Oh, yeah.
I will allow you guys 5 minutes to consider this. I'm gonna
I
go
will-
quickly grab a drink and use the restroom.
Second order business. I propose that we get. I'm not sure if Lizbrand can do this because of he's a full-time student, but I propose the rest of us get part-time jobs
Work.
because I've been thinking everything around here seems to run on money,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and I know this goes against my vows of poverty, but I think
You took a vow of
having
poverty.
That's hilarious.
yes, that's why. Yes, why do you think I don't have any stuff?
I
That's
had
really
no
funny. You're
idea.
Fucking loose.
This is why I had a giant. This is why my most valuable possession was a giant ladder that I lost somewhere.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Dang.
I forgot about that.
That and candles. Anyway, I am going to. Anyway, the smoke keeps getting to me. But I've been thinking, it seems like around here you can't get anything done without money. So,
Yes.
I think it might be a good thing if we had it. Money, I mean. Like, I think
Add
that,
it.
yes. In larger amounts. So, is everyone here in agreement? Because it seems
I
like
mean,
all of it seems like
What we can actually do for money? Like, I don't.
well, we
Like,
have
how long
three-
are we gonna stay here and work?
Well, we have what was it? 2 weeks before KIP expires.
Yeah.
So
I'm not really
thinking,
good at doing anything. I'm really good at cleaning dungeons.
oh, you could go clean down. I'm sure there must be at least 5 dungeons in this city. Look around this neighborhood. Look around. Look at
You
these
could
great
dissolve
houses.
bones. You could dissolve the bones of the slaves.
Yeah,
Do you know how annoying that is for,
That's- do you know-
that's
for
so
a
true.
non-slime to do?
Do you know what happens when you throw a body in a vat of lava? Because everyone thinks that's how you get rid of bodies. Throw them in the lava. You know what happens? They just
Happens.
explode. All the water inside them boils up. In fact, even bones.
Wait. Why do you know that?
So, as you might know, living at the top of a mountain monastery, we get a lot of travelers. We meet a lot of pilgrims, and often those pilgrims are coming with hope of healing from their terrible diseases, and unfortunately, they are not always healed. So, we started thinking of ways to deal with the bodies, and therefore, in the path of the great bonsai, fearing no fire, we attempted to dispose of them in the vast volcanic crater next to our monastery on the mountain, of course. Unfortunately, it turns out that did not work. And so, we instead had to learn the art of embalming, and instead bury them in the volcanic ash in order to preserve the body and draw out the moisture.
That's really cool and all. But what about Kip?
Okay, wait.
Oh,
I
right.
have a question. So, I read what the hypothetical failures are, but like in the long run, would a failure from resurrection be worse than level cap?
Probably.
So basically, a failure from resurrection would probably just mean, yeah, you're gone. Or, well, it depends. It could mean you lose like
You
a
could be
leg or a limb.
crippled. Yeah, you
could be
just
crippled.
you could
That's
be a
true.
wheelchair-bound kobold.
Well, we'd probably
Yeah,
have to
right.
we'd have to saw off your leg and get a new robot leg.
Oh, that's true. You could do that.
Or alternatively, Russell was thinking. He was thinking.
He
If
was
we
thinking.
did-
Terrifying.
If we build giant, it'll probably be small at first. When we get Dragon Kip, mechanical dragon, and he hits the maximum potential, it's okay because we can just keep bolting things onto him.
Oh,
yeah,
that is
honestly.
true. Yeah, that is true. Actually,
We can
Oh.
rebuild him.
We can rebuild it. We can just keep on
Yeah.
making him bigger until he's our flying base.
That is.
Truth.
You know, I like that
Nuke.
vision. That's a good vision.
This is the punishment for our sins. We live in a place that's forever haunted by him in a different way.
Yeah.
Didn't they do this in JoJo? Actually, kind of.
I think so. A couple
Mhm.
times, actually.
That sounds
in part
about right.
5.
Okay, so anyways, we really have to dude, we've been we've been trying to figure this out for an hour.
Okay, so
legit, what are we actually picking?
Okay, so
Or
I
what-
think
what are you picking?
We're gonna do the soul gem one. The
Okay.
construct. Yeah, we're gonna do that one.
Okay, we'll work towards the construct. In that case, Russell's going to go. Russell, I think it would be a good idea if we went around to the neighboring people in the city, because we've already seen a couple shops, and we're going to try to figure out how we can make money. Because there's got to be someone here who needs a set of hands. Like if Minnie can eat bones, that's going to be valuable to someone. And Russell, I don't know. Russell can sweep.
Okay.
Russell
That's a good
can
skill to have.
sweep.
Look, he can make a wonderful valet. Look at him. He can also sew clothes. Poorly, but he can do it. I have a needle and thread in my jacket, in my inventory. So, he can go. I'm sure that he can get some. He probably won't get to fix the Ifrit's clothes, but he could probably fix some of their servants' clothes. Sweep up. Run around and see what kind of part-time jobs. Boing Boing, I'm certain Boing Boing actually has useful skills, as he can heal, and if he wanted to, probably could make quite a bit of money, as healing slaves is... He'll get at least half the usual price of healthcare, which is pretty good. And I think Lizran's... And Spungus can move things. Although there might be some prejudice against Spungus because he's an earth elemental in a fire element, in the plane of fire.
Yeah, they might be mean to him.
Yeah, unfortunately. But he's a good worker. He's a good lad. I'm sure he can overcome this prejudice. And Yeah.
Just put some fire on him and he'll blend right in.
We tried that, and
No,
everyone
yeah.
thought it was racist.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we literally tried that. Everyone just thought it was really offensive.
Oh yeah, right. That is what happened.
That is what happened.
Oh yeah, that is what happened.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
Steam played for
Alright.
at the time. The funniest part that was Russell's idea.
That is true. That is true.
Should never
Real
listen
and
to
true.
Russell.
You actually shouldn't. Now let
I-
Russell tell more advice.
Genuinely thought that one was gonna
Give
be
more advice
alright.
anyway.
Oh, I was 100% expecting that to happen. I was like, there ain't no way this is gonna go good.
Bro, is that Flame Face?
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah, Flame Face.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
This is-
I wonder what the water equivalent is.
Waterface.
Water face?
Bro, I wash my face in the
Ocean
water
face.
plane and suddenly
Ocean
everyone's
face.
pissed off.
It's probably called something like bubble cheeks or something like that.
Yeah.
Liz ran.
Yeah.
Oh, you're busy, aren't you? Can you imagine any way in which you could acquire currency?
Sup, I'm back. Have an apple.
Oh, I also thought of something important.
Okay.
What happened to Kip's money?
Gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that got.
Everything he had like disappeared. Like he got.
It just got vaporized.
Yeah.
Wait, what about his stick? Do we even still have the stick, or is that also
You have a
vaporized?
stick, yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm just imagining the stick
Anything
stuck
magic
in the.
is fine.
I imagine the stick's
Hmm.
just stuck in his boot with the kind of like.
Ashes.
Okay. How could I get money? Let's see. I mean, at school, I'm like learning magic. I'm
gotta
kind
get,
of
like,
a big
a-
deal around here now. Actually,
You gotta get paid.
You could
internship.
gamble.
I could gamble. I could
You-
also try. I don't
You could
know.
be a teacher, like a,
I don't.
Be a TA.
yeah.
Actually,
Next boss
I
is
could,
defeat a job. Yeah, true.
bro, we all gotta get jobs. This is insane.
This is
I
the
mean,
true
I could
punishment for
try.
Kip's
So
death.
Rain, we decided we're gonna try to sell or trade the cape to buy a medium crystal for Kip.
Right.
So we're looking for jobs and a way to trade that cape for a medium crystal.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
the cloak. I don't think we want it. We're gonna try to find some way to.
Minnie was pointing out that she's actually pretty good at cleaning dungeons, and cleaning dungeons seems like a service that would be really useful in the city of Brass.
Yeah, I was talking about how being able to dissolve bones easily would be very useful.
Yeah.
And Russell was kind of thinking of tagging along with me because he doesn't have anything. His useful skills consist of darning sewing up clothes, and sweeping floors.
See? Boingling, what are you doing?
Honestly, I guess Boingwing's just looking for job stuff.
Boing boing, you're a healer, aren't you?
Boing Boing fucking hates Kip and is now being forced into menial labor.
Oh no, Boingwing's just doing this just because he wants more money for himself, dude. I don't think he
Oh, yeah. That
particularly
would be-
cares.
It would be very funny if Boing Boing goes through all this and doesn't give us any of the money.
Oh boy, boy,
Yeah.
the most out of all of us. Okay.
Yeah, you could offer healing services, boing boing, or like
Yo, use Spungus to do chiropractic.
That would freak.
Use the Earth Elemental to. I mean, he got the cakes out.
That is true. That is true.
you want me
Boingwing
to
does have a
dust
need
you.
for his heal thing. So I guess he could do that.
Anyways, the magic lets you talk to Kip goes away now. Yeah, you watch as he
Aw.
poofs from a distance. And now it's time for the 2 weeks of downtime leading up to it. Firstly, who is going to be looking? This is important. Who's going to be looking, like scouting for someone to make a deal? Because like I said, someone to buy this cloak. It's bad juju juice. They kind of already have to be a serial killer to want this thing.
Yeah, we need someone with whatever the fuck it's called. Gather
my-
information.
Yeah, so my thought was that like necromancers would probably have a pretty good relationship with the god of murder.
You can roll a religion check if you want for that.
I do not have a knowledge religion check.
No one has knowledge religion.
Russell has knowledge
I would
religion.
say Russell has. Unfortunately, Russell has knowledge religion. All right, Russell.
Well,
has
every time we do
roll
knowledge
that.
religion, I always think like Russell's like
Yeah, it's a +0. Yeah,
serious.
he
It's
has
just
one
an-
rank in it, and
it's
then
just
making
enough
it
to
like
negate
an
it. It's just enough to negate its penalty.
Oh, okay.
You know the god of murder's name, which is hexagronical.
Hexagronical.
That's it.
What the fuck are
No,
you
that's a
talking
name.
about? Yeah, I don't even believe that Russell. Like, I don't even
No,
believe that that's the
man.
actual name.
Yeah, that's all you know with a DC 10 check, though. You're like, of course, I remember my religious teachings. And then nothing about his tenets, nothing about his domain.
He's a bad guy.
He says hexagronical, and I respond Gesundheit.
Does anyone have gather information so we can find these guys?
Okay. Maybe we should. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what Liz Rand should do. Because I think Liz Rand has the best charisma score.
I do have a I have a +2.
I have a -2.
Yeah, because everyone looks at you. You're literally the fucking homeless guy that hangs out outside my Wawa.
But you see, I took oaths to become a homeless guy. It is involuntary homelessness.
Okay, yeah, and so did that guy. So did the guy outside my Wawa. He's been homeless for years.
Russell, you must remember my order.
Wonderful. I need to make a gathering.
I'll gather info.
But you don't find them during week 1.
Holy fuck, boys.
You continue to go to school while looking for things in the background. You know, you're desperately attempting to find it, right?
Okay.
This makes perfect sense because he doesn't believe because Russell told him the name was hexagronical. He refused to believe that was the actual name, and so
Yeah,
that
he refused to
disrupted his
ask
research.
anyone for it. He's like, there's no way that's the fucking guy's name. Yeah, unfortunately, a 9 is just really low. To find a secret
Does
organization.
Does anyone like really not have that skill?
I should have put more points into it, but I didn't. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, the problem with Lizran is the fact that he's simply spread too thin. Well, not too thin. He's too gish, right? Where he's a little bit of everything. So he has to be good at magic, good at rogue stuff, and good at talking.
Yeah, our party just doesn't have a face, which is the funniest part.
I'm gonna have to be the face. I mean, like, I'm okay at it, but I'm definitely not great.
Lizran is carrying the party with all the skills. Oh dear.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
Does anyone have magic to improve our skills? Boing Boing, do you have like druid, but like druid stuff that can improve our skills?
So here, what do you need? Like for
Out of all of your druid spells, do you have any spells that can like improve our skills at all?
Cat spells, animal type spells, and like one for hiding.
Yeah,
I don't
I have
know.
access to the 1 second. I have up to level 2 for druid spells.
So the animal powers have out of trace. I don't think there's any for gather intel. Do you have access
Does
to
Draz
ancestral
have anything
recall?
useful?
He gets 1 skill point per level. He's a fighter.
Okay.
I thought. Oh, I'm thinking
One?
Pathfinder again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he gets 2 skill points per level and has a -1 intelligence.
Oh.
So he gets 1 skill point per level, which half of them are in intimidate, half of them are in animal handling.
Do we have any not druids, but sorry, I was about.
I'm looking through one.
Can we buy an elixir worth 250 gold? It's a +10 just for gather information then?
No, I'm looking up. Is gather information its own skill?
Yes,
yes,
it's
it
its
is.
own skill.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of Pathfinder, where it's consolidated into diplomacy.
Dude, 1 second. I'm trying to see because Boing Boing might have a spell because Sebastian had it for a small period of time through one of his symbiotes, and it just gives you a +5 to knowledge or gather information checks if you cast it before you use it. I don't know if it's a druid spell though.
Do you have knowledge local, Mini?
I should,
It's not a druid spell.
but
I
I
was
don't have
checking.
like much.
I was checking because if you have 5 or more ranks in knowledge local, you get a bonus to gather information.
Oh yeah, no. I only put like a point in each knowledge that I can have, except like
Same.
psionics.
Actually, it's been a while since I've distributed skill points. I gotta double check mine.
Also, for Mag in chat, Draz told me he's gonna go do animal handling.
Oh fuck
Wonderful.
it.
last session. That's what he
Wonderful.
said. Unfortunately he did not say anything about if he was going to help revive Kip or not, and I don't want to assume. So he's just going and taking care of fire salamanders, and that's why he's not here right now.
In theory,
Yeah.
in theory, Raz cared about Kip the most out of all of us, but that doesn't mean he cared about Kip. That just meant that the rest of us, by comparison.
Very little. Yeah. Okay. The issue is, I'm going to be fair about this. Haida, roll a D100 because they would have a bunch of different crafters and things, but also
13,
I feel like
14.
there's like alchemy is a lot of it's metalworking here, like big factory settings and where you are, and magic items like enchanting. Alchemy is a different thing, and plants don't grow here because they burn to death. So chemical herbs would be harder to come across. But that is also a fairly low-level potion. So I can go for an argument either way and don't want to just say no. Roll me a D100, and if you get below a 35, you can find a potion at the same price that it's at. And then if you get like between a 36 and a 50, you can find it at an exorbitant price. But if you get above a 51, you can't find the potion.
All right, watch this, boys.
I trust.
Fuck. Okay.
I should not have trusted.
So you look around, and unfortunately, you'll be told regularly, health potions are somewhat easy to come across here because they can import them. However, other more complicated potions that have specific alchemical ingredients, dried herbs instantaneously combust in this plane, and no natural plant life exists that makes potions outside of things like resist fire. And that a potion of those types would not be able to be kept here.
Okay. Hear me out now. All right, next item. Skill shard greater.
Don't those cost like a bunch of money?
It's 200 gold.
For a grader? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Honestly, it might be a one-time use. Ain't gonna lie. Magic
looking it up right now.
item 185. Page 185. Greater. That or it's once per day. Skill shard.
Universal item for
Competence bonus. Telepathically whisper its command word into your mind. When you activate, you gain a competence bonus on your next check. Blah, blah, blah. Check must be.
Okay, so it would work. You're right. The problem is
degrades.
the problem with it is it has to be used within 10 rounds, and gather information checks take an hour to make. Like,
Oh my fucking god.
so you could find them, and for future,
Might have to buy an item.
you guys could just have skill shards, which would really help you with the knowledge things. So I do recommend you purchasing them because lesser skill shards only cost $10 and give you a +1. So that is very nice, and I do recommend purchasing those in the future. Problem: certain skills that require longer than 1 minute to perform, such as use rope, use rope, gather information. You know what I'm talking about. Craft.
Okay, I'm looking at masks.
Okay. The mask. Yeah, I think mask would work.
Right.
I'm about to get juiced. I think
I think there's
Control
drugs
F.
that increase your
gather.
intelligence, actually. There is drugs that you could actually get juiced. You could. Lizard, do you want to purchase performance-enhancing drugs for your intelligence and charisma?
Oh boy. Third eye of gather. Oh my
Not
fucking god.
really.
You don't want to inject charisma into your vein?
I can't say I do.
Blinks at you? Oh, that costs $1 billion.
Just remembered, I have power attack.
Gather.
That would have been useful.
Gather information. A relic. Bring relics into play.
Yeah, the third eye of gather information is
Too fucking
10K
expensive.
gold, yeah. It is a permanent +10 to gather intel, though.
Yeah. Beach gauntlet. Alright, so. The ring of climbing and jumping. Fuck the
Does
rings.
that increase your...
No, I'm
gather?
just talking.
Okay, I was like, wait, the ring of climbing and jumping increases your gather information. I was like, I've
Yeah,
heard
you
crazier
wish.
things. Yeah,
This,
Stay, balance, climb and tumble, listen,
there is a
control F
necklace
skills.
that gives you bigger boobs and increases your your charisma. That's actually a thing.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Did
Sounds
you want
like
that,
that's
Liz
cool.
Rant?
You're asking me if I want big boobs.
Yeah, do you want the necklace that gives you big boobs and a +2 to your charisma, but a -2 to your intimidate?
The intimidation penalty, the funniest part.
No, the crazy thing is it gives you a +2, which is the thing is this stacks with enhancement because this is like a different bonus type. So it stacks. It's just a +2 to your charisma, but it gives you a -2 to intimidation and makes you look more effeminate, increasing the size of your breast. It's like it does. Crazy.
Third Eye of Surge.
I really don't want to get some huge knockers, but like,
Really, they're at an effective price range. They're like $1,000.
Each day.
and that's for
balance
2
in-
charisma. That's actually like.
You sure you don't want the surgery, bro? It's pretty like affordable.
This
Damn.
this combined with the harness is not helping sell Liz Rands.
I would just like to point out, Liz Rand is a teenager, so what
Yeah,
would you
this-
say?
This is not good. I am going to
Okay.
increase my knowledge religion because I've realized I have extra skill points.
Oh yeah, you do, huh? Yeah, fair.
What am I gonna fucking? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. How the fuck do we bring back Kip?
Look,
Um,
we can, while
This
Liz Rand
is
is
week 1. There's still a
Yeah.
second one.
while Liz Rand's doing that, can me, Minnie, and the others? How much are we able to find jobs?
Focus on
Yeah,
them for a bit.
let's do that.
There's coffee for me.
Okay. Boing boing.
Whatever.
You make over the course of 1 week about 20 gold.
This is so peak.
So peak.
Minnie and Russell, with your cleaning expertise, let me roll above game here real quick. You guys get about 12 gold each.
Nice.
I suspect that's just Minnie being nice and splitting it with me.
Here you go, Russell.
There we go. I swept up the slime residue.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Rain. Sorry. I'm
That's
just...
it, actually. I ain't gonna lie. I rolled for random encounters for each of you, and I got nothing of value. You guys see when you're cleaning, when you're leaving one of the buildings, you'll see a grand sky barge, made of blackened iron fly across the sky. It's an intriguing sight and is sure to herald something. What it heralds, neither of you are quite sure, and quite frankly, you have more pressing matters in your personal lives to attend to, rather than large ship flying.
Can I ask someone who that belongs to, or yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, I'll ask someone who that belongs to.
They will.
Is it important?
They will tell you. Let me roll for their personality. Oh, they're nice. That's good. Okay, so they one of the random fire people that you would stop in the street, on a freak, but with the other spell thing, with the eye. Yeah, excuse me, with the eye, you stop one of them on the road, and they're like, "Oh, well, you see, that is the grand barge of that is a grand black iron barge. It is a warship, one of the greatest of the fleet of the Fire Sultan. Its coming oftentimes is a harbinger of disaster to come.
Oh, why is that?
Because among it, some of the greatest of the armed forces remain. Some of the fire princes stand atop it, ready for action, as well as elder flame elementals and up to 500 greater fire salamanders, foot soldiers. Among them lay some of the of the Fire Sultan's personal augurs and seers. It is almost always in another plane, moving so it cannot be tracked. When it comes back, it heralds that there's a message so important that they can't just send it to him, that they must directly tell him.
Oh, is there how do I phrase this? Is there like some kind of like important news that's been going on lately? Like that's like really important that this would come into play? Like
It is incredibly hard to say. Nothing has been going on that much within the city, to my knowledge. Though I suspect that is soon to change with the arrival of the barge.
is there a war going on between the fire plane right now, like and someone else, or
No,
Or
we
like,
have
is that
good
why they're
planes.
out there, or how's that? What do they do?
They move around the planes in order to avoid detection and launch surprise attacks in the Fire Sultan's name. While we are not officially at any war, border skirmishes have a tendency of happening in the pseudo-elemental planes, where the true elemental planes mix. So where Earth and Fire meets, there's the pseudo-elemental plane of lava. Where there is water and fire, the pseudo-elemental plane of steam exists. They fall under no particular rulership or dictation of any of the other planes. Therefore, there's almost always some sort of border skirmish, but there's not been a proper war in a long while. They avoid detection because they hold not only some of the Fire Sultan's greatest resources for battle, but also many of his important documentation, as
This
well
is
as
so me when I'm
information.
back.
Okay. Well, appreciate your knowledgeable outlook on this. It's really interesting to see what the fire plan is really about, and thank you.
Of course.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anyone who can help me with like soul gems?
You know what? I'll roll for it. Sure, why not? Does this
He's so
kind
nice.
random lady know the murder cult?
To be fair, we said soul gems, not just the murder cult, but
Yeah.
I got an 81, so no, she does not in fact know of soul gems or the murder cult.
Okay.
Oh well. Thanks for help.
Yeah.
She skips away.
Okay, see ya.
Russell's caught just during that whole conversation, just in the background, choking on the smoke.
Yeah.
She seemed nice.
True.
Maybe we should. Oh, never mind. We can make friends later. I wonder if Lizran would be interested in knowing about the magical boat that came back heralding times of doom. It seems like the sort of thing he would have knowledge about.
Yeah, maybe.
He seems so busy these days. You think we should bother him?
I mean,
Let's write him a note.
sure. I don't see why not.
Yeah, we'll write him a note, and then we'll send it, and then we'll... Russell writes the note. He almost hands it to a Mephit to take to him, and then he remembers that is a magma Mephit, and this is paper. So instead, he goes and seals it and sends it to someone else.
Oh, yes.
Waits. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Lizran, you get a note saying "Boat Doom" from your party at the end of the week.
It's the two words Russell knows. Yeah, it's the two words Russell knows. He can't finish the rest of the sentence.
I read it and I'm immediately like, "What the fuck?" And I just like rip it up and throw it in the trash.
Oh dear. I'm sure that'll be a useful warning.
Good job.
Good job.
So
Sorry,
first
go
week
ahead.
we made
There you go,
no
you're good.
progress in
Yeah,
reviving.
the
it.
first week did not go the
We did-
greatest, to be fair.
We did make above average wages.
Barely, yeah.
Week 2, we gotta step it up.
Yeah, you guys reconvene.
Okay,
in
who has
top
the
2 weeks.
best gather information right now? Like legit, no lie, no cap.
It's Lizran.
I think it's me with a +3.
It's Lizran.
All right, I'm buying you a masterwork item that gives you +2 competence bonus. It cost me 50 gold.
Oh, by the way, question. Does anyone here use greatswords?
I would assume Draz does.
Okay.
His axe is never gonna.
Oh, it's just always gonna be using that.
Yeah, it's an oversized weapon without the oversized penalty, and the problem that I learned with this is it's like not an enchantment, but it can't stack with an enchanted item. It's like an early game item. That's what the supplement he found it in was from. It's for like early game items before you can afford enchantments. It's a big weapon, but it is handled in such a way that it is considered to be one size category smaller for the purposes of wielding it. So that just means it does 3d6 damage on hit. And when you grow him, it grows to being a huge great axe, which is just, it's always going to be better than like the 2d6 great swords he could have instead. So unless the enchantment is literally, it gives an extra 1d6 or more, it's never going to be comparable.
So we don't need the greatsword then, really.
We might. I was just wondering, why don't we go to that nice fellow? Didn't he say he buys used items? The one with the arms?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think he'd be willing to appraise this.
sure.
And while we're doing that, let's see here. I'm thinking getting this money thing is harder than I thought. What if we step it up a little bit and start looking in more difficult places for this money?
Like people's houses?
I was going to suggest that we go to one of those places where Minnie, I know I keep relying on you for this, but you're the one without lungs, right?
Yeah.
What if we go to one of those places that's really smoky and smoke-filled?
She squints her eyes and like, what do you mean?
What if you go to one of those places that's so smoky and what if we step it up? What if we run around the city and ask if anyone's trapped, anyone's in danger, and then we get you to go to, like, say someone falls down the volcano, we send you up there and you use your long arms to pull the person out of the volcano and you're immune to the smoke, and then everyone loves us and they give us money. Is this a good plan?
Honestly, not really.
Okay.
I don't think I could count on that plan.
Okay. That's all I've got. Otherwise, in that case, our backup plan is to go appraise the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe wait. The guy with the arms.
Guys, mhm.
What about the guy with the arms?
Maybe we should ask him if he has a job.
Well, we don't need a job. We need someone to find this soul gem.
Maybe he knows that too.
I love arm guy.
Sure, we could go talk to him.
It's just that's the only thing. He's the only person. Oh, wait, no, I know a guy. Oh, but I gave him half my supply last time. Oh, do I have enough
Half your
left?
supply. Are you a drug dealer?
Please, I deal in boutique in artisanal combustibles.
Yeah.
Handcrafted candles by the monks, made from beeswax and the fat of the blessed beasts.
Okay. Well, anyway, so I mean, we got nothing else to lose, so we got one more week until Kip disappears, for goodsies.
Yep. And if we can't figure this out, we'll just go back to the dungeon cleaning job.
Oh no, not Kip gone forever.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, we go to whoever this arms person is.
The pawn shop owner guy. You guys learned his name, but that's fine.
No, we out of character I know his name. In character, Russell does not.
That's fair enough, man. You go to him, and he will go.
Yes. Welcome back to my shop. What can I do for you today?
Could you appraise this for us? And Russell will carefully place the sword on the table. He's wrapped it up in a cloth so he doesn't touch it because he's still pretty sure it's cursed.
100 gold fee.
It's worth more than 100 gold.
100 gold?
No, he's saying 100 gold fee to appraise it.
Yeah, to appraise it?
That's what he charged me.
He's not even casting spells. Are you really an appraisal person?
He does cast a spell.
I'm capable of doing numerous forms of appraisal, from skill tricks to the spell, identify, and even analyze Dwemer.
I don't know what those words means, but that sounds legitimate. And to clarify,
And he kind of just coughs and crosses her arms,
Minnie, should I be playing a harder bargain? Maybe I should be a harder bargain. Okay, I'll be less of a pushover. That's what Russell starts
Imagine you have a steel sword and you're like, I want to appraise this, but it's gonna cost you 100 gold.
Well, do you appraise items that we offer that if someone's offering you an item, so do you appraise items that people are going to sell somewhere else, or do you only appraise items that we are offering to you?
You can appraise them if you intend on selling them somewhere else. That is the 100 gold fee. I suppose if you are going to sell it to me, regardless of the price, I can throw in an appraisal for free.
Is that a good deal?
I mean, are you willing to risk it?
I don't know.
Minnie just says I don't know, this seems like a scam.
I mean, he helped me out. He's the reason why I know that the cloak is cursed.
And this is why money.
100 gold to tell you what it's worth, really?
And this is why money was a mistake. And then Russell's going to slowly count out 100 gold.
Damn.
Thank you.
Russell can count to 100.
He doesn't know how to read. He knows how to count. He knows how to read.
It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't.
Believe it or not, he has to. He has to. It's hard. You have to learn to count even more when you can't read because you can't write down the numbers of things when you're keeping stock. You have to remember them in your head.
That's true. And so he'll count 100 gold, he will analyze it for you, and he'll tell you it is a great sword, flaming... See, the problem is there's a feat that I really like called Fiery Burst, but the enchantment is called Flaming Burst, so I get the two mixed up regularly. It is a Flaming Burst great sword. In the Mortal Plane, it would be worth somewhere around, like, 19k. However, here, it would be worth, somewhere around, like, 9,500 odd gold. He would be willing to purchase it from you for 8,000 gold, as he would have to make a profit on it.
Moment. And Russell's gonna pull them over. Hey, Minnie, weren't you talking to those little guys the other day, the ones that gave you a box?
Oh yeah.
Didn't they say they had like a boat or something?
Huh?
They had like a magic boat. You said they could go between places with.
Oh yeah.
A something jammer.
Well, I mean, yeah, they had like some kind of spell jammer thingy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Do you think they would have 19,000 gold?
Oh, that's maybe.
Or do you think we should just take the deal here? Because I don't know. They seem like creatures that were beyond the concept of money, that had risen above it.
The gremlins are truly enlightened.
I kind of doubt that, Russell. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know if they even know what money is. Who knows? I don't know what their species is like. I'm not gonna gamble on spending more time to.
Okay, so we should not rely
Unless
on the
you want to
gremlin.
steal from them, like.
No, I don't really think that's a good idea. Stealing would be wrong. Also, I'm not sure they quite under. You're right. It might be difficult to have to explain the concept of interplanar arbitrage to the gremlins.
All right. Well, okay. So we found someone to sell this to, but we still need the gem.
That's true. Okay, so we'll sell the sword, and then we'll ask. Because they had like devils and mostly devils in here last time, right?
Yeah, but do we really want to buy from a devil? Like, it's probably gonna be like, oh, I only. She's like imitating like maybe a devil. She's like heard it like talking. Is like, oh, like I'm a devil, and if you want to buy this, you'll have to do a super uber contract. And
You're right. You're right. They love their contracts.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And then we'll be in like some other thing, like after bringing Kit back to life, and then we have to fix someone else because they're in a contract, and then we have to figure out how to escape and not become uber powerful slaves of the Uber Lord of Fire Sultan.
You're right. That would be tricky. All right, but maybe he does. But maybe if he knows devils, he'll also know the death cult. We could ask him.
Ooh, that's true. Okay, well, who's with us at the moment? Is anyone else with us? Like,
I think Boing Boing doesn't give two shits. They're muted and their throat is hoarse. Also,
I think
it must be
Boing Boing-
nice being the player with a hoarse throat. Jester, I have the same thing you do. Squints.
I think I just assumed whenever Boing Boing wasn't talking, he was off making money for himself, unrelated to this.
I did think Boing Boing's doing a solo session on their own where they're just be like, I make 20 gold a week for 3 weeks and I have this much money, so I buy these items. I did think that's what Boing Boing is doing. Yeah.
If Johan, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's weird. My thing isn't lighting up on Discord. I guess if y'all both have sore throats, do y'all still want to do the stream tomorrow?
I
Or
have to.
you have to?
I have to, yeah.
Why do you have to?
Because I have to.
Okay.
That's how I work. Anyways, I'll just point and blame Jess the whole time. It'll be fine. Anyways.
What?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Anyway, what did you say the name of the cult was? I'm sorry, out of character, I forgot what the name.
Hexagronical.
That was it. Hexagronical.
Such a stupid name.
I know.
Wait, Hexagon is the name of the cult or the name of the leader? Question.
That's the name of the murder god. Well, you
Okay.
assume he beat the DC 10, so he knew the name, but not like
It was actually very funny because Lizran, he rolled so low he managed to convince Lizran that wasn't actually the correct name, and
It doesn't matter.
to find them.
It doesn't matter what you rolled. You could have been like, yes, Hexagronical. And after that, anything else you said would have been actually, like, it would have meant less than nothing to me.
That's true. So he's gonna come back and say, "Are you to our gracious host? In addition, we are interested in the offer for the sword. We have another question. We're willing to deduct." He's gonna lean over to me. Does 500 sound good?
Could we do a skill check to see it, like what this information might be worth?
Yeah, go on, hit on the praise.
Fuck yeah, my +1. I'm gonna roll so good.
Oh,
That's
fuck, not
decent,
bad.
yeah. You have, I think it's gonna be worth way more than that. This is the secret murder god cult, who are probably gonna
shit.
murder anybody who, you know, within reason. If you have a serial killer cult, and someone who is not supposed to know about the serial killer cult knows about the serial killer cult, and starts talking about the serial killer cult, they probably are gonna be on the back of one of their cloaks pretty quickly.
Oh.
We are attempting. Is the plan contacting the serial killer cult still the best plan? Oh well.
Okay, what if you ask? I mean,
We could ask
get information on a medium strength soul gem.
Yes, we should ask that. That's a good question.
Yes, it is. She gives Russell a thumbs up.
We happen to be on the market for a moderately powerful soul gem. Specifically one we could use for a willing soul of our choosing. We would be willing to accept a discounted price on the sword for that information.
I'm gonna roll a couple of things above game real quick. All the dice I have.
Oh
Go!
shit, something's happening.
Nothing ever happens, you fool.
No, nothing good ever happens.
Damn.
Okay, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a nat 1, a 2, and a 14.
I don't know if lower.
We
higher
just
lows-
can't fucking
Maybe
win,
lower's
man.
better.
No, these are on D20s, unfortunately, not
Damn.
D100s. Lower's better on D100s almost always because it represents severity. So like a 1 on a D100 for me, my like home rule for that is that's like a 1 out of 100 chance of something happening. You know, so if it's something bad, a 1's like the worst you can get. Of like, wow, I swung my sword, but then the wind hit me just right and I cut my own arm off. Oh no, you know, like something completely ridiculous. Where you get like 100, it's like, oh, something of moderately like that's something you could very easily just like expect it, honestly. Anyways, that said, I'm gonna roll D100 now for severity on this one.
Oh no.
Okay.
Whatever happens, I blame the gnomes.
I should blame the gnomes. Yeah.
The gnomes are the best race. They get bonuses purely based off of prejudice against other races.
They
It is
do,
fair.
That is true.
Oh,
And dwarves.
okay. Yeah, true. Alright, so you look at this and you go, Okay, so you'll go, I may be able to help, but I would require 1,000 gold, double the price of the information that the lizard purchased.
Ooh. Think that's worth?
Strapped for cash, but we need every copper we can save. But if we can't find the gem, there's no. It doesn't matter. And
Yeah.
I have pure confidence in in Lizran's ability, of course, to find someone. But in retrospect, perhaps dealing with the murder cult might not be the best idea.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Maybe,
Then he'll turn to him. That's an agreement. We will sell you the sword. We will sell you the sword for. We were discussing selling the sword for the price of 1,000 gold, or of 8,000 gold. We will accept 7,000 instead, crediting you the 1,000 for the information.
And he'll take the sword and grant you 7,000 gold pieces. And he will begin thinking. He'll be like, you see, soul gems that are capable of storing a mortal soul are often contraband. That said, we're in the city of brass and nobody cares. So, there are 4 locations where one could get a soul gem of such quality. Unfortunately, I only know 2 that are viable. One, there is a necromancer who has sold brass bowls to the Sultan before. He is of noble breed, of a far-off race from a far-off land. He visits periodically. He is well known for having an exquisite stock if you are able to catch his eye. There is additionally the Orthon that you had gambled against previously. Also contains soul-containing devices used in the process of minting soul coins. Perhaps whoever took over his position, or if he still lives, would be around and able to be purchased from. I know of other places where one might find a soul gem, but I do not know where they are right now.
Hmm. Okay. So the first option. All right. First option is some fancy uber noble.
Being recalled to the city.
Soul Gem quest. Get uber noble person to trade us. And the other is that devil dude. All right. I wrote down Soul Gem quest with 2 options.
So it seems to me likely, with the black ship returning to the city, that we would be able to contain. It seems like with the black ship returning to the city, that the Sultan will be calling upon whatever means he has available to secure his position.
Mm-hmm.
And even if he is not, what is the word? They say that war is good for business. It seems likely the necromancer would come to make a profit.
So did we get like a name or whoever this noble person is?
No. Just that there's a necromancer of a strange, far-off land of noble stock who often deals with the fire sultan, and that if you catch his eye, he's known to have like truly immaculate stock at like immaculate prices.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alternatively,
Sorry, immaculate as in cheaper or immaculate as in or like immaculate as in
like,
exorbitant?
Way below market price. But like the
Okay.
problem is you have to find this guy, identify this guy. It even has to be in the city to begin with, because he could just be somewhere else. So like if you catch his eye, he's like well known for making particularly beneficial trades.
So making a note here: hard to find and harder to impress.
Oh, fuck. How are we gonna fucking do that? We barely even
I know
find
how.
someone.
Well, luckily we have our trusty celebrity.
She scoffs. Is like, who?
Remember what the boss said? He said that everyone really likes Lizran for some reason, even though he got. I actually don't know what he did last time. I got knocked out.
Oh,
I
I guess so.
I got electrocuted and then fell unconscious, but apparently he did something that people thought was cool.
That's true.
So he's considered cool. Or to quote our friend, he is going. This is going really, really well for me. Keep doing it.
Is Lizard here right now?
Sure.
Or are you?
Am I here? Okay.
Sure.
All
Okay.
right.
I just imagine we're talking about him in the third person as he's like 3 feet away.
Yeah, he walked away for a second. He said things to you, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I locked off. He's back now."
Yeah.
Okay, Lizran. So we either try to figure out who this necromancer person is, or go to that devil dude, or or whoever owns it now. What do you think? I mean, last time we almost lost like everything. We almost lost your soul to that devil dude. So
Yeah, details.
Oh, I mean, if it's details, we could do it again, I guess. But
No, I just don't want to be reminded of it.
Okay.
I mean, do still have the soul coins to just barter with as well.
Oh, do you think that like we can actually do that? Wait.
I mean,
yeah,
with
maybe
4
that might
soul
work.
coins, we could probably get anyone to do whatever we want. To be honest.
They'll do it for 1.
Yes.
Okay.
That's kind of what I mean.
Then maybe we can go to the devil dude and trade a soul coin for one of these things. We'll see if we can.
Willing to consign a soul damnation for Kit? I guess so.
Well, I mean, we already have.
Well, we're
the
actually
soul gems.
consigning like our entire party to damnation by doing this, but everyone seems to want to do it. So,
Are we?
Are we?
name one good thing Kip has done for the party.
Wait, we're using the soul coins? Question mark? What? Why?
Kip was nice to us once.
When?
Remember that time by the river, before he jumped into the river and started a fight with a bunch of sea monsters that nearly got us all killed? He was being really nice to us before that. Just before that.
Okay,
Also,
so I think you're forgetting the more important part of this.
Also, remember in the first tower, he was the only person to compliment my reading skills before he proceeded to knock me aside and shove his stick into the brazier, bringing the building down on top of us.
I really feel like you're focusing on the wrong things here. Are you not noticing the same pattern that I am here? of, yeah, he did a really nice thing either right before or after fucking ruining us.
Russell just has this battered housewife look on his face. I just don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Whatever, I guess. Oh, man.
I will point out, he did say that there are 2 other ways within the city to get soul coins, but or not soul coins, soul gems, but he doesn't know them, too. Which is probably a result of me rolling exceedingly low.
So... Right, my thought then is... I mean, if we can find this guy, it would be me who did it, but we only have a week left. Are we really wanting to play that gamble?
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, I did just say gamble, so maybe I'm all for it, honestly.
True.
We could.
Why, just me making the fucking Minecraft
Yeah,
villager
it's
noise?
my Minecraft villager noise. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, wow, we have like an hour and a half left, and we're not even sure how.
nothing.
We're not even sure how we're gonna resurrect it. I said like before, I'm like, I'm gonna be fair about it. Whatever the dice says is whatever the dice happens. At this point, my hands are up. You know, and then I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, damn.
We spent 44 gold. We earned 44 gold. Never mind the 600 we've already spent this session.
And 1,000.
Damn, what you guys do?
I genuinely, like, it's just been bad rolls after bad rolls in terms of finding ways to revive
It really
Kip.
is like the dice want Kip dead.
The dice fucking hate Kip.
You
Everyone
don't have a
hates
skill
Kip.
monkey, basically, right?
Yeah.
I'm the skill monkey, but you're expecting the skill monkey to do
Yeah,
everything.
every skill. Yeah, that's the problem. He has great skills, but like he has good skill growth, but not good enough to accommodate being good at 7 skills. He's good at 3 and has a couple of spatterings to roll for things across the board. Which is like, yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm trying, boss.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's just a weakness of like our whole party. Like we're just, you know.
Everyone dumps charisma. That's the bigger problem. Because you have a skill monkey, you just don't have a face. Because no one has charisma.
Yeah.
I have charisma, but I also need to use my skill points to get like spellcraft and shit. Because of my book. Like, I literally need that.
Yeah. Show of hands what you all want to do. Like, we literally have 2 options right now. We need to pick something.
Or
Or we go back to the drawing board again.
Yeah, I mean, technically I guess there's 3 options, so let's just keep it at that. Should we open a poll in chat?
I mean, look, our options are we keep trying to find the murder cult. Yeah, we can do a poll in chat. We keep trying to find the murder cult. We go after the necromancer, or we make a deal with the devil.
Okay, everyone in Twitch chat / YouTube chat, go to twitch.tv / LovableJester, because that's the only one of your chats I have mod in. And I'm going to open up a poll for what to do. And so chat can get in on this, I guess.
This is fucking stupid. This is so stupid.
We're
Alright,
making- This is just divine intervention.
This is divine intervention, so what do you want to do? Devil who hates you. Find noble necromancer. 3. Try to find the other 2. Try to find something else. SE, I guess. We're just gonna shorten it. 4. Murder cult. Or 5. Technically, this has always been an option. Just have Lizren cast Resurrection with the book and hope for the best.
That is true. I could just do that, huh?
Yeah, it's been an option this whole time. So those are your 4 ones. And the duration will be up for 5 minutes. Start poll. There you go.
Shit, man.
All YouTube chat, go to Twitch.tv / LovableJester. Twitch chat, go to Twitch.tv / LovableJester. People in call, go there. At the end of 5 minutes.
Devil hates you.
True.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Honestly, I can see no better fate for Kip than letting Twitch chat decide.
Yo.
I don't know what I hope for.
I don't know. I mean, I'm down for wild magic. I mean, last time all it did was take my
Destroy your
fucking money.
network. Okay, but I did describe what it did because you're probably like, what spell could possibly do that? It's Plague of Rust targeting the person's like network. So typically gold that they own. So like only jewelry and coins are like rapidly destroyed by a contagious plague of rust and sadness.
All right, chat, help us vote. Help us figure out what to do. You must go.
It's a 3-way tie right now. Oh, never mind.
Beautiful.
It's really fucking close. Your vote actually matters here, chat. Go there if you can.
Yeah, this is not the United States.
It's neck and neck. It was a 3-way tie, and the lead is only leading by 1 vote right now.
And that 1 vote is me, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, I was just gonna not vote because I feel like it shouldn't be up to me, but like.
You vote, man.
It's
Go.
your body.
It's
Yeah.
your body. What do you mean?
I
It's
thought
your
it was
body,
gonna
your
be divine
choice.
intervention.
Your
I
body,
bet you
your
chat.
choice.
Well, I suppose you can.
Chat, if you guys want to define how the campaign goes, go to LovableJester at twitch.tv and vote right now. Log in.
Yeah, you better fucking be there. You better vote. Vote for the wild magic. You love the
True.
wild magic.
Oh,
For
then it's the
wild-
resurrection ritual one, right?
Yeah, resurrection ritual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to still have to spend the 10k with the resurrection ritual?
No, but that doesn't mean it's beneficial. Because remember, the
Yeah.
ritual actually, you have to sacrifice things to try to coax the soul back. So the diamond is like the baseline cost, right? So the book ignores the material component, but that also increases the DC to actually bring Kit back. So, yeah.
Remember, everyone, a vote for me is a vote for who knows what.
A vote for him is a vote for whatever is on the table.
A vote
I,
for me is a
didn't
vote
really
for.
want to do it as well because it's a resurrection is a level 7 spell.
Yeah, it's a level
Around
7
it-
wild magic.
We are messing-
It's like high up there, yeah.
We're messing
Vote
around with
for me, I
archmage
mean-
nonsense.
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Alternatively, a vote for the soul gems means a vote for potentially a vote for the soul gem means a vote for potentially giant mech kit base in the future.
Yeah, a vote for the soul gem is a vote to make Jester do more work.
Who do you
I
want to
mean,
suffer?
It's a tie again.
Do you want us to suffer now or suffer later?
True.
Okay, never mind. Well, we're back to the playback air. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why it's been weird.
You know, you
Probably
best
need to restart
vote.
the router like after stream or something. Probably.
It's rough, yeah. Oh yeah, remember guys, there's like 1 minute left to vote. If voting for wild magic causes wild magic.
Believe it or not.
So true, bestie.
Voting for the murder cult might result in a TPK if the dice are bad. I ain't gonna lie, but you could vote for it, and then they would do it. So if you really hate them, we could have
Yeah,
two
if you
parties
hate
die
these
in 1
streams-
week.
If you hate these streams, you can change that.
Yeah, you can kill them. That's a thing.
If you're just sick of Russell, it's
Yeah, I
your
might have
chance.
to change my vote. I might have to change my vote.
How do I change my vote? Hold on.
Wait, Noble Necromancer is the Necromancer call?
No,
No,
that's
no,
the
it's
murder
different.
cult.
Oh,
murder.
Yeah. So the Noble Necromancer is won by 1 vote.
All right.
So yep, there we go. I guess that's what we're doing, chat.
Chat has voted. They want us alive. They enjoy the suffering. Good.
They want you to live. So now, I guess the question is, how pray tell do you want to find this man?
I know exactly the way.
Oh no.
I'm
don't-
listening.
We are going to go to the school catalog,
What?
Okay.
and then we are going to write down. And someone's going to need to help Russell with this because he doesn't know what he's doing. But he'll help you sneak in. We're going to write down Liz Rand's name as a guest lecturer, as an expert on the subject of soul gems and constructs, particularly the art of snatching back souls from the fate of destruction. Is expert too strong? Let's go with Rising Star. Not only
Maybe
is he
he
an
should
expert,
do something he's actually good at. Sorry, Lesran.
Is no offense taken. Is the idea that they just give me the soul gems and then I peace out? I think that's gonna get us in a lot of trouble.
no, we don't necessarily give it to us. We just try to spite him into it because, of course, he'll look at it and go, "Wait a second, this guy's not really an expert. He's just some trumped-up gladiator." And then he'll come in all angry, and then you'll charm him with your wits and good looks. And
So we're
then
gonna
he'll
rage
give you
bait him?
gems. Yes.
This sounds like a dog shit idea. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Do we have any better ones?
Rain, I ain't gonna lie, I think we need some help with some ideas here.
I don't know, man.
This is our only option.
I look at you like the sad one sec. I forgot I can do visual humor. I look at you like this as you ask that.
Oh,
That's a look on my face right now, man. You know, you can technically do more than one thing at once. Because, like, Lizard could just roll a gather information check, but the thing is, does anyone else have gather information to a point where you could realistically find him? Because, like I said, there's like, you could have someone roll for the Necromancer, and then also just have Lizard roll like how he was originally rolling for like someone you could maybe swap the cloak with, for instance. And then just let the dice decide. Because, like, if everyone rolls, even if you're all shit at it, like, because
I didn't think we were able to do that because it sounded like last time that wasn't a thing.
I think the reason we're doing is the rest of us trying to make money.
Yeah, because everyone else was doing something. He was spending his time. He didn't get money. He didn't get a job. Everyone else was
Okay.
spending their downtime. So if you all spend your downtime this week not doing a job, The rule is only 3 people can roll for a specific check at a time. The thing is, if you do 2 different things, there are currently 5 of you, right? Which means you can have 2 people roll for one thing and 3 people roll for the other, and just hope for the best at that point, I guess.
Okay.
So in other words, let's go gambling.
Honestly, I mean, like, I'm sure there is something clever that you could come up with that to let me give you bonuses. But if I tell you guys, hey, here's something clever that will let you automatically succeed, that feels incredibly disingenuous. So I mean, the rolling suggestion is a good one. Also, that you could risk it all more, because technically you can take the help action to help Lizaran. You just need to beat a DC 15 or higher to add a plus. But the issue is if Lizaran gets a 2, even if you all succeed on helping him, it's going to end up being like what, 2 plus 3 plus 6, which isn't going to pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's another suggestion. Last suggestion I can give to you is I guess think about the resources that you have actually available and like what you can do in 1 week. Because remember, if you fail here, whatever happens to Kip that's ominous and evil and fucked up just happens.
Again, I have soul coins, so we could probably get someone to do it. I mean, I'm down to gather info to try things out, like just see what we can find. Maybe I can use the soul coins to try and maybe I can like I don't know.
Well, I'll do gather information to find the noble fuck.
Yeah, we will all use our charisma, and if we can't find him, then we'll go with the rage bait plan.
Whatever you say. Fuck.
Gather information charisma based, right?
That's crazy.
Yes.
Spectacular. Does Russell get arrested?
Yo,
I like to think that Russell isn't like arrested, but
That's insane. What the fuck? Well, 10 is 100 is
So that's
like
the least
good.
severe.
So,
So I
like,
guess
wait, hold on. Does that wrap back around to being really good?
no, it doesn't. But it does make it so it's the least bad it could have been. So Russell starts running down the street screaming, and then like some random guard comes over and like hits him on the head and is like, "Stop that!" Go
We
away."
did
I was gonna say, could someone just like come up and give him like 10 gold to stop?
Sadly, he doesn't value money, so no.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Fair enough.
You're like, full warning this time.
All right.
I just imagine he just
Get
lies there choking on the smoke after all this.
It's insane how calm and like put together
I
Russell
this
looks in his picture, and then Russell is just a fucking maniac, absolutely dumb of ass.
I'm looking up on the actual skill itself.
His intentions are pure of heart, though, I can assure you.
So, okay. Well, this will allow you for 4, kinda.
Mhm.
So technically, based off of the raw rules as written for gather information, it just simply would not pass. However, I think that's a little bit bullshit. So, I'm going to allow it to go into a second roll. This is all the marbles, though. If this one is, like, below, it's over. You can't find him. But you get good information on him, because you start to go around the city, and you start hearing general news. And what Russell speculated is actually quite true. Supposedly, there's been some sort of terrible incursion on the mortal plane.
Oh.
Some dreadful thing has occurred. And it's caused some problems around Alabaster.
Hmm.
And the Fire Sultan, there's been whispers that he's been calling all the resources at his disposal in preparation for the worst case scenario. Meaning you have figured out that he is likely closer to the Fire Sultan. So this will allow you to do you have knowledge, nobility?
Yes.
You may roll a knowledge nobility check of
Alright.
DC 17. If you pass it, you find the necromancer, you catch his eye, and you're there. If you get below it, no dice.
All right. Is anyone able to help me with this roll?
I don't have.
Does anyone else have knowledge nobility?
Nope, I don't.
All right. Well, all right. I'm cooked.
Come on, man!
That's
Come on.
I will.
The dice hate Kip.
that is actually so foul.
Do we want to try? Do we want to try Rage Bane the Necromancer?
I think Minnie at this point is like kind of almost giving up. Is like, fine, let's rage bait the necromancer.
I will say at this point, because that is such a low roll and I do legitimately feel bad, I would give the most benefit of the doubt that I can possibly give and say that this search among the party has only taken 3 days and you have 4 remaining. And that is on the dawn of the 5th day the bad thing happens to Kip. So you have, what is 24 times 4.5? That is 48, 96, 100. You have 108 hours. What do you wish to do with 108 hours as a party?
All right. Well, we go over the plan with Lizran, and yeah, I
So-
guess we. Yeah, I don't know.
I can still just try to cast a resurrection. Just saying. Because I'm worried that I'm gonna piss off the necromancer and then get put in a soul gem.
Bro, we'll probably all be put into a soul gem.
So what I'm hearing is you don't think it's a good idea.
No! Pissing off a necromancer is seldom a good idea.
True.
What have you ever
Plus,
been like,
he's
oh,
like
this-
an uber noble.
what have you ever thought it was a good idea to be like, oh yeah, this guy controls the dead, let's piss him off? So anyways, are there any other ideas? Otherwise, I may just
Can we
cast
just
resurrect.
wait? Are you able to just wish a soul gem to us, or some I don't know, some bullshit?
Wait, do you have the fucking hand?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, we could have done that at any time.
Let me
But we
roll.
only have 2 fingers left. We've already used 2 of them, and he's null, so he only has 4 fingers.
Oh shit!
But then again, Soul Gem.
Could we not also just wish get back to life?
Well, yeah, but then he wouldn't be a dragon. I suspect that would also have the same problem as casting Resurrection.
I don't care anymore.
So the question here, okay, so first you get a wish on the null paw for soul gem. And if that doesn't
Containing
work, we're casting the actual wish spell from Lizran's book.
No, wait, no, hold on. I never said I was casting wish. What the fuck? I never said that. That would kill us all.
Oh yeah, it would.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%, yeah, but I mean, hey. Well, no, maybe not. It could be one of the good ones. There are good ones that exist on the highest tier.
Oh, you know, maybe we... So what you're saying is more gambling.
It would be really gambling, yeah.
The Uberist gamble of all life.
Gambling.
Yo. Okay. What level was wish again?
9.
It is the strongest spell a mortal can cast outside of epic boundaries. Yeah.
Jester's like, bring my family back to win.
Okay, so, the null paw does not, in fact, give you a soul gem, as you wish for it, as you pray to the Great Pompadour.
Alas.
Do we lose a finger for that, or does it just nothing happen?
It just never responds to you.
It appears the Great Pompadour does not believe... It is fair, it is a dark and necromantic ritual. Perhaps the Great Pompadour does not believe in plucking the soul from its...
Bring my family back to it. I mean, I genuinely, I think Boing Boing might kill me if I use wish and use it to bring back Kip.
The wild magic does it too.
The wild magic might turn into a boss battle right now.
Yeah, you know, like, I'll be so real. The last tier of like the wild magic, like the highest tier, which is like obviously no cap, which is gonna be in there. It could go really good to a point where it like alters the campaign, Kip's back, you all sing Kumbaya, it's wonderful, it skips you ahead in the plot like 4 sessions with no consequence, or it could turn Lizran into sodium and you watch him explode in front of you, then forever as he's vaporized. Like, you know, it's crazy. The last table I have for wild magic's insane. So what
I
are
don't
you
know,
doing?
I'm just out of ideas how to impress. Like, I don't know how to. Like,
So wait,
my only other idea is I do a course and teach the genies about psionics.
I mean, I can cast the spell whenever. I guess there's no reason not to
at least try, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, quick question. Where are we casting the spell? Do we want to go to the arena?
Bro, what the fuck?
You could just say, fuck it, I wait until... Okay, you know what?
You could also just
You know
wait until
what?
we're all and everyone's gathered together in the palace for maximum damage.
Oh, yeah, just see what. Good luck, everybody else.
So much XP.
You know what, guys? I would allow you to move the fight up 1 week if you wanted to attempt to cast Wish in the arena. I would allow it because of how ridiculous it is, and I let the other party get away with quite a lot in the last session. They did all die. Let me rephrase. They're all gone now. Mostly, a couple of them survived, but they're mostly gone.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't actually want to. Like, memes aside, I don't want to torpedo the campaign.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I really don't want us to all die, but
On the bright side, that would certainly get the Sultan's attention.
oh yeah, I just don't think it's the attention we would want.
It's really not, no. I have to say, I do not think that is a good idea. I think it is a bad idea exclusively, but if for some reason that's what you decide is the final course of action, the dawn of the 5th day is here, and you're like, well, fuck it, guys. I'm gonna try to cast Wish. I will allow it to be enabled, but I think it's a horrible idea. That's what you want to do before day 5.
I mean, if we're wishing for Kit back, we might as well wish for him to be an actual dragon.
What gets me right is that this is all over one guy who is considered an exotic pet.
True.
We are doing all of this for someone who has less rights than anybody else.
The only person in the party who likes Kip is Draz, and everyone else is kind of pretending to have obligation.
The fucking thing is, Draz has also said that if Kip dies, he wouldn't care.
I think Draz I think
Do we
it's like if his goldfish died. That's what he said.
I think that you were in that when me and Cantor had that conversation. He's like, he likes Kip, but if he
Yes.
dies, he'll be like, damn, that's really sad. It's like my goldfish died. He'll just go get another one.
Okay, so it's looking like option 5 is pretty good right now.
What?
Alternatively, we could rage bait the necromancer.
I'm
Listen,
not
I'm
getting
just saying,
put in-
I'm hosting a psionic teaching class.
Okay.
You know what? Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
yeah, you do
You
that.
are a unique entity. You are a rare race from a far off land.
So firstly and foremost,
What if the
roll
necromancer's a slime?
diplomacy.
True.
So yeah, the first thing would be roll diplomacy. To even get in the front door to be like, yes,
As a slave, I have the whatever. 'Cause, like, that's not unbelievable, but it is like, you know.
Can I help with that using my status?
Sure. I will drop it from a DC 15 to a DC 13 diplomacy check.
so DC 13 diplomacy mini for the first roll.
All right, I am buying a masterwork item. Gives me +2 competence bonus.
Sounds good.
Diplomacy. All right, this should be a +2.
Are you fucking kidding me?
+2 is 11, which doesn't beat DC 13.
Nice.
Bro, Kip, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep, this is exactly
that's
what happens when we don't have a talker.
That's day 4. I guess on day 5, Lizran, you might as well try the same thing to host your thing. I suppose it's the middle ground between rage baiting and not and being chill. And then on the off chance, we'll give Russell his chance to rage bait on day 6. And then on day 7, I'll ask one final time if you want to pull something crazy out. And if it doesn't happen, I do the lore thing that I have prepared for if the resurrection fails.
Wait,
and we
wait,
move on.
I have an idea. I host a seminar on the effects of wild magic, and I resurrect Kip in front of everyone, and I have them sign a waiver. So whatever happens with the wild magic is not my fault. I make it very clear. There's a good chance you die watching this. But
Okay.
it's all in the pursuit of knowledge.
So, Minnie, I assume you give your +2 competency bonus item to Lizran for this attempted diplomacy check. You have to make a diplomacy 19, because I would have set it to like 20, like or above, because you're like, yeah, you will die. So, like,
There's a
rules for
chance.
that, and that's like a DC 25. But because of your status, because of the rarity of this event, and because Minnie tried to schmooze them a little bit, the lowest I can get this DC, while staying fair to both the rules and the lore of the world that I have created, is like 19. DC 19 diplomacy, Lizran, for trying to get this seminar on wild magic going, I guess.
Let me just make sure that my okay. You know the worst part is, as the talker, my race has a -2 to charisma.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. No.
Okay, even with the +2, it's 15. They're like, why the hell would we go to a seminar we would die at?
Because it's for the knowledge. Where else are you going to see the effects of wild magic? This is as controlled an environment as you're going to get.
They squint at you, they're just not buying it. They're like, wild magic can't be controlled, unless by powerful magic that you don't have access to. So, that's day, okay, so day 6, that's day 5, day 6. What is your plan to rage bait the necromancer, Russell? This is the last roll, and then like I said, on the dawn of day 7, it's the last chance to get Kip back. If you guys want to do something crazy, you can. If you don't want to do something crazy, you can avoid doing something crazy. The lore implication.
I realized I was muted the entire time. I was going to say, as they were doing this, Russell was wait, gentlemen.
Okay.
Have you considered that the threads of fate that were necessary to bring this reptile with his unique abilities at your feet, at your door, the number of very specific circumstances? It is 1 in 823,000 that he would end up in this hallway on this day with this motivation, willing to commit this specific set with the desperation and motivation to commit to this particular kind of display. It is a once in an eternity opportunity, truly something guided by the gods.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's actually crazy.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh. So you see, he's giving a speech as the 2 guards grab him and start pulling him off to the dungeons.
Oh, Miss
You have not
Russell.
allowed me here.
Yo. We're cooked. I'm cooked.
Russell is, you can drop off any money or items you wish to give your party in the prisoner belonging box, and you're imprisoned until the fight, at which point you are freed.
I'm giving them all of my money, and also, oh, this is risky, but I'll give it to them. One of my artisanal candles.
Okay, so someone in the party has all of Russell's money and 1 artisanal candle. Boing boing, you're the only one who wasn't there, so sure, you have that now, I guess, man.
What the fuck? Well, how much is that?
Bro,
I'll leave it in chat.
Okay.
I can't believe how poorly that went.
So, okay, since that's part of what Lizran did, technically, I guess you guys have one more attempted something on day 6 before it's crazy or nothing on day 7. like I said, if nothing happens on day 7, I do the prepared lore speech thing that I have, and then we go to, you have 1 week before the fight's going to happen. What do you wish to do? And I guess, yeah.
Well, Russell's in jail, so he's got nothing.
Yeah.
All right. I got ideas here. Okay. I mean, at this point, I don't even think it's gonna matter at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like as kind as I possibly can and be like, yeah.
The dice want Kip gone.
Dude, yeah, like I'm trying everything I can as DM without just hand waving and saying, hey, he's back to like help you here, but like, yeah.
The
I
dice
feel bad
hate him.
about game people in chat. Or fan.
So my only other idea is we get +2 bonus bullshit, gather information. We use wild magic, get an extra +2 bonus using level 4 bullshit called whatever the fuck, heroism. That's my only other idea.
And honestly, probably the best bet on day 6, and then that still leaves you with, if you want to try something crazy last minute, Lizran, that's your shot. And so what? Firstly, roll spellcraft to determine if you can learn the heroism spell, Mr. Lizran, from your book.
Okay, let me pull my spellcraft check again. All right,
Heroism. 1 second. Let me actually make sure you can even get it, because I don't want to be a bitch and be like, you can. Yes, you can. Because yeah.
Bro, actually, the dice hate Kip.
What'd you get?
You got
a 9.
3, but plus 16. So
The dice have been the dice have been committed to the story they're telling.
It's been very funny. The idea of like this big moment for Russell standing up and trying to do this inspirational speech just to get dragged away by the police.
you're preparing to jump in.
It actually, so that was just perfect, honestly.
I clipped that. That's
What do
definitely
we get
getting
for
on
wild
there.
magic?
Yeah, he has to roll a spell
Yeah.
to determine if he can learn or / find the spell in his book, then cast it to determine the wild magic. So I'm
Oh,
checking
this is the
DC.
spellcraft?
Yeah, that's the
This is-
spellcraft check. I'm doing
Okay.
because that's really close to what he would need. So I'm actually looking through the individual notes on what determines the DC to figure this out.
The dice are actively fighting us at every turn, and honestly, it's kind of funny.
Anyone else have spellcraft? We should be doing helping rolls for stuff like this.
Yeah. Does anyone else have? Well,
I guess it's too late now if you want to say now, but yeah.
alright.
But yeah, we should be using our skills like in that way.
Do you have anything at all that can give you a bonus this round? Because I know you already have the +2 masterwork item. I know you have the synergy
Oh.
bonus, the DC.
Oh
or
wait, hold on. I didn't even consider the masterwork item on that. The plus
I
16.
think that's accounted for. No. Question
No,
mark.
not in that roll. I have an extra +2 because I have enough use magic device.
Nice to
the
get it
+1
to
spellcraft
+2
or the-
spellcraft.
Yeah, so I have a total of 16 for this. Does a 21 beat
Okay,
it?
so that is actually that does
Okay,
barely beat
okay.
it because the DC would have been 20.
Okay, so what does the spell do? He says heroism.
It gives you
Yeah,
plus
it's
2 all skill checks and attack rolls and damage rolls too. So yeah, you barely pass with the masterwork item on board. It's also a moral bonus that stacks with everything else. So now, the final chance to find the necromancer on day number 6. I'm going to.
Boing, do you have level 2 spells? Yeah.
I have 2 spells.
Does it have
Do you
guidance?
need me to cast them?
Guidance 1 stack with heroism. Bonus type.
Give charisma eagle shit spell.
Splendor.
Yeah.
Splendor.
It's like eagle something, yeah, eagle, no.
Yes, Eagle Splendor. It would give a +2 bonus to charisma raw. It means you would have a +9 to this roll.
Did you skip Eagle Splendor? I don't see it on
Yeah.
the.
Wait, no, you might let me check.
It's not called eagle something, it's eagle something. Or yeah. Wizard, paladin, cleric, bar. Oh shit, you don't.
They only have the physical stats in.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
So that's lowered by 2. Okay, so it'd be 3 +2 +2. You have a +7 to this list ran to gather information. It's all up to this. It's your last shot. The DC, I'm gonna set it beforehand because this is very
+7
now.
before my modifiers or total?
That's with because this is gather information. So it's +3 +2 +2.
Okay,
So
I will
simple.
assist in this gather information. I'm just saying, I'm assisting.
Okay, good. So the DC, because it's rare information, is dead on 20. You have a +7, and depending on what it can give you a +2 to a +4. So that means it's about a 50-50 shot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
ability roll. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh
I
my,
hate it here.
oh my god.
Oh,
You're
no.
welcome.
It actually can't be
Oh my
serious.
God.
No, I'm done trying to save him. I'm done. That's it. That told me all I need to know.
So what happens when we gather information with a 1?
I don't know.
I
You know
think
what?
it's wrong.
I think you learned something wrong. Roll me a D100 to determine what you learned that is representative of a nat 1. Apparently, it's like decently severe, but not horrifically severe. Okay. Okay. Bro, this cannot be.
We had like 2 weeks and we literally cannot get a fucking roll for anything.
My headcanon for this is that half the party is broken up and very sad about Kip's death, so they're like struggling, and the other half just don't care.
The sad thing is that makes a lot more sense, unironically.
Like we're just not really trying that hard to bring him back, and the people who are way too like emotionally
Like,
on
sorry,
it.
that's just continuously getting worse and worse, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
give me a second to figure out how I want to describe this, and then I'm going to get into lore mode, and I'm going to, the dawn of the 7th day, because the only thing to try on the 7th day would be, fuck it, I cast Wish, or fuck it, I cast Resurrection,
and like 1, make the spellcraft to even learn a spell of that difficulty, and then 2, cast it and risk the wild magic. Like that's really the only chance left on day 7. So consider if you're going to do that, or what the arguments and roll would be to attempt to convince Lizran to do it or not do it. I'm gonna go into like description here. We'll give you your chance RP. I'll describe the thing that happens to Kip if the resurrection fails, and then we'll go, hey, what do you want to do with your last week of downtime to prep for the fight? And then we'll pause there because there's no way how we have enough time to even start like the first round of the fight.
I'm sorry, Kip. I'm really sorry, Frog. I tried. It just actually was not in the cards at all.
No, I fear he's a very unlucky creature.
All right, so
He's not
I will
good rolls.
ask our Fire Lord guy, whoever the fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what his name was. Sensafir?
Yes.
I'll go to Sensafir and ask if there's any way that I can convince him to bring back Kip. And I will do something, or like anything. There's anything that Mini is able to do to convince him.
So, yeah, okay. We'll get to Lizran's cursed information in a second. We'll do Sense of Fear, cursed information, roleplay, last crazy thing for Kip in that order, and then yeah, well, okay. This is an easier diplomacy, but still hard as hell. I don't really want to roleplay after a great deal amount of time. Typically, I would, but because we already spent a whole session on this, I'm kind of like, so I'm just gonna simplify this. DC 15 diplomacy check to see if you can get his help. Mini. If you're going up to Sense of Fear and asking, so it's not hard to see yourself, but it's kind of hard sell.
Yeah, no,
plus,
actually,
plus
super
2
confidence.
for the confidence, so that actually passes. You will go, well. I mean, I don't really care about him that much. He's not shown to be useful on many occasions. In one chance that he had to do in the arena, really, it was off of, he got points primarily off of Lizran fucking up and you and Draz doing poorly. In the previous fight, he just stepped forward, prepared to do something, did nothing. And then the other fight, he did nothing. He's not really helping my grand schemes. But I suppose if he is important to you, if you grant me one reason why I should help you, I will preface this by saying, I cannot bring him back myself. That is outside of my magical capacity. But I could provide you with assistance in whatever you are attempting to do to restore him of your own accord. If you give me one good reason, very good reason that I should do so.
Mini will think on this for a minute or two.
You know, the worst part is I genuinely cannot think of a reason.
No, it's okay, 'cause either.
Honestly, I think Mini's also having troubles because, I had,
what the fuck can I have done anything for anyone?
Well, honestly, he's progressed the plot so much.
In, the worst way possible.
You wouldn't be here without him, though. Here we are.
You know who would be
he
here?
sighs and says, maybe you're right. Maybe he is kind of not the best, but he was my friend, and you're trying to bring him back or find funny ways to, make him real again, or, make him into a ghost, or make him into a construct, or resurrection is maybe possible, but, this is his second death, and, great lord, is this, if you were in our shoes, would you go as far for your friends?
Roll. Okay, so I'll preface this above game so it doesn't go super bullshit. Roll a DC 10 diplomacy, and this is to see if he will actually answer your question honestly or not. This is not determining if he helps you in the slightest. This is just determining if you get lore / actual real RP, or he just goes, ha, of course not. Or so
Okay.
mighty. Oh.
I thought it was going to roll one.
Yeah, I was half expecting that too.
He'll go, ha. It is a complicated thing, the interconnecting webs that intertwine the mortal souls. Once long ago, I had a friend who walked in the sand beside me. But the thing with mortals is they are quite frail, and things always have some sort of cost. At every turn, there is a cost. Little by little, and you slowly learn the worth and weight of all the little things and all the little trinkets and all the little toys of the world. And you must determine if the weight shall crush you beneath its feet, or if you will take, or if you will take it for what it is worth. Anyone carrying too much will be crushed. Straw breaks a camel's back upon too many being placed upon it, and footprints can always be erased from the sand. In truth, it depends. If you think that he is worth the weight he puts upon your shoulders, that you think he is worth a grandiose burden, or he is part of some greater scheme, then perhaps there is some level of worth in saving him. But the other point is, if you bring him back, there's always a cost. If you're wagering that cost, is it worth the weight, or will it crush you? You have difficult times coming up in the future, and while I intend on providing you secret special aid in the coming arena battle, there's a limit to what I can achieve. And there's no point to your freedom if you're a rotting corpse at the beck and call of a dragon lord of sin. So, think it through well. To grant you a moment of respite. And if you can come with a reason, I'll by tomorrow morning. I will help you with whatever last-ditch effort that you have. If not, then, well, I will be in my study reading. And classes has advantages.
Okay.
I'll be real, the DD is kind of growing on me. He's still an asshole. But, I know it's just because we're useful to him. But, at least he's actually kind of, treating us with some level of... He's treating us better than I expected.
Yeah. Compared to, any other fucking weirdo NPC that, we have to fucking deal with.
To be fair, you guys do also very often talk to an NPC, forget their name upon the first meeting, and then not talk to them again.
Yeah, there's still the royalty that came with us, and we just have not...
You never talked to them again. Yeah.
Is he even?
I just want to for us.
Wait, he
And
has?
here we just haven't acknowledged him.
You just haven't acknowledged this guy's up together.
Fuck.
No, I remember the first day we bumped next to him, and then we didn't talk to him again.
Yeah, no, exactly.